Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Legends of the Badlands. I hope everybody's having a good evening and dealing with all this quarantine and isolating stuff well, and playing lots of tabletop games and hanging out with people online because it's important. Um, so yeah, we're gonna do some pretty interesting stuff tonight. Last week we had an important NPC blink out of existence. We found out that the big bad was trying to kill off all of our legends before they were born, preventing them from existing essentially. But we don't know where the big bad is going to strike next. So that's kind of where things are. Before we jump into the story, I'm going to let everybody have a chance to introduce themselves. We'll talk a little bit about viewer actions, so how you can actually interact with the game and affect the story, and then we'll jump right in. Let's start with Rowan and Vinny. Rowan, tell us a little bit about Vinny and yourself.
Excuse me as I unmute myself from the pile of stuff I have on my lap. All right. Hello, I am Rowan North. I'm a freelance illustrator and art educator. I play Vinny Vincent Gliris Gonzalez, if you were going to go with his whole full Christian name. He is a renegade lone wolf type person who doesn't do well with like emotions or explaining his emotions to others, and just overall struggles, but he's doing his best.
Fantastic. Lisa, tell us a little bit about Ping and yourself.
Well, Ping.
Not peeing on yourself, captioner. Ping.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so offended.
Apparently, it can't understand
I don't
P-I-N-G.
know anything about that. Okay, anyway, so I am Ping, P-I-N-G.
There it goes.
I worked at a job where alliteration or like enunciation was key for a captioner, so I know how to make them talk. Anyway, so Ping is often finding herself to be the adult of the group. She is a doctor and a scientist and also stone cold blind. But she does the best she can and is very adept at what she does, and is just trying to help people get to where they need to be, but also trying to do the right thing. Just trying to do the right thing.
Fantastic. Next, we've got Alex with Beta. Tell us a little bit about Beta and yourself.
Yo, I'm Alex, severely disabled and severely avoiding the fuck out of people, digital artists and stuff. I post my shit on Twitter. I avoid the fuck out of people currently because I'm severely immunocompromised and the virus scares me. I don't want to die. I play Beta. Beta is the ship's AI. Well, not originally the ship's AI. Nobody's really sure exactly where Beta was made and came from, and not even Beta is really that sure now because things are getting weird. Also, may have finally, for the first time in their existence, experienced the desire to kill someone. And that someone is Xander.
Who is currently on the ship working with the crew.
Yeah, it's been a Beta is not doing well mentally, which is unfortunate because that's pretty much all that Beta is. So let's see how that goes.
Yeah, I think that pretty well describes the majority of the crew right now too, which is really interesting.
Not doing well mentally.
Yeah.
That definitely describes Alinea. Jay, on the other hand, is doing fine.
Speaking of Alinea, Gwen, tell us a little bit about your characters and yourself.
So Alinea is currently in her room freaking out. Jay is being Jay. Jay's fine. Jay thinks everybody's freaking out for no reason. Jay's like, "Oh yeah, we can totally just fix this. It's no big deal." But
Yeah, time's just shattered. NBD.
but yeah. So Olivia is sweet and kind and cares about others. Jay is the opposite. Pretty much.
That's fair.
Pretty much.
All right. Unfortunately, Riley couldn't be with us tonight, but she normally plays Sari, who is rather interesting, mentally speaking. Sari is an artificially constructed personality, sort of an organic AI, who also has the personalities of Maria and Alice, who were two people that existed and had consciousnesses. That is a hard word to say. Consciousnesses mixed in with her. And there's a lot of other stuff going on there. But yeah, Sari is a gate magic user, which also plays into time magic that's been going on. And yeah, Riley's just fantastic. So definitely give her a look on Twitter. Give her a follow. She's pretty cool. And that just leaves me. I will be the game master tonight. I am a tabletop RPG streamer, game designer. I do professional GMing, writing, editing, voice acting, composite art, and graphic design. Do a lot of different stuff. You can find out all about that on Twitter, which is right below my face. Before we jump into all the action, though, I mentioned viewer actions. And that's something that we actually have some new things for. Just fixed those up today. Got some changes and some upgrades added in. So you can use guild coins, which you'll find right below your Twitch chat panel. It's a little round rainbow colored icon. If you click on that, there's a number of different options there, and you get those guild coins just for watching the show and interacting with the stream. But there's some new options in there called plot points. There's a option for 1, 2, 3, or 4 plot points, which allows you to make inconsequential, minor, significant, and major changes to what's going on in the scene. Anything from giving a player a +2 on their next roll, all the way up to introducing an NPC of your own design, which you name yourself. There's a lot of different options. Each plot point level has different things that you can do with it. So be sure to check that out. It's pretty cool. If you would, oh, I forgot to mention one more thing. You can also give the cast and the DM D4s by interacting with the game tweet. So that's likes, comments, and retweets. Every 5 of those gets a D4 to the cast and to the DM. We can use those on any rolls that we would like to boost our numbers. It's really handy if you're just 1 or 2 off of succeeding. It's pretty cool stuff there. And then finally, if you would like to contribute monetarily, help support the channel, there's a number of things that you can do, which are right below my face here. Anything from adding a d6 to preventing a character from immediately dying if they go down to 0 hit points. Most of those are pretty self-explanatory, but some of them that might not be is the switch. That allows somebody to tell another player to switch their action word. So for example, if Vinny was going to, say, punch some security guard in the face, if I had a switch, I could throw that out there and say, change punch to something that's not a direct synonym. So, it may end up being pat the security guard on the face or something like that, which can be pretty funny. The other ones that are not super self-explanatory are the borrowed success. That allows a player to succeed automatically at whatever it is they're trying to do. However, for every roll after that, I'll roll a d20 that comes up as a 15, and they lose that success. So it's a bit of a gamble. You succeed automatically at what you're trying to do, but you may lose a critical success later that you really needed to happen. Complication allows you to be the DM for a couple seconds, essentially. You can throw in anything that you would like into the scene. Swap 2 players for 5 minutes is really funny. You can have 2 players play each other's characters for 5 minutes, and that includes me as the game master, so you can put somebody else into the hot seat for 5 minutes as well. And then finally, the Phoenix Astra is, as I mentioned, if you've got one of those, if a player would go to 0 hit points, rather than dying or falling unconscious, depending on what the system does at 0 hit points, they will instead be at 1 hit point. So it's sort of a safety net. And you can do all of those through coffee.com/Raven, Raven.rocks, bits, subscriptions, and through Patreon. So Patreon has excuse me, credits for these actions every month for Bard tier and up. With all of that out of the way, let's jump into the game. So when we left off, Xander and Ping had a wonderful conversation with a lot of information about what has happened previously from Xander's perspective. I believe, Venny, you were talking to Sari, was that right?
I don't remember. Maybe Sari was kind of out of it. He was talking to Jay, and
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sari was
Sarah
with.
was in the room.
Sari was with, but not saying much. She's having a bad time.
Okay. Speaking of that, in light of Riley not being here, I'm gonna say Sari heads back to their quarters and probably gonna be moody and pouty today.
Probably.
You know,
But what
As
else
you
is
do.
new?
exactly. So yeah, let's start with you, Vinny, and Beta and Jay in the server room.
So I believe he had just asked about. No, somebody mentioned something about the doorway into the mind or whatever, if I recall.
Yes. That's how I got into Alinia's mind.
Jay mentioned that.
Okay.
Yes. That's how I got into Alinia's mind.
Yes, and that was very stupid.
In retrospect, yes, but you know, it was an experience.
Isn't this
It kind
how
of
the
paid off.
problems happened with Damien and Sari and Alice and Maria?
So yes,
Yes.
when Xander was doing the what's the word I'm looking for? Procedure. He did mention that he used this for Sari as well.
He mentioned it, and you still went through with it?
Well, yes, it was a risk.
A risk. I think I'm through
Well-
talking to you.
He seemed quite trustworthy at the time.
Since when has he ever been trustworthy?
He has a goal. It aligned with mine.
I could do it.
What?
I could leave the information. If you need to kill him while I'm in there. You can still fix things without me. I can leave you all the information.
That's not going to happen.
That would be a detriment to our entire operation.
No,
And I don't want to die. I don't know about the rest of you, but I would rather exist.
What? This has nothing to do with you.
You said he's going after everyone. Did you not?
Yes, true.
Everyone
there is
includes
one
me.
at the beginning of their timeline.
Mm.
Yes. And I want you to succeed
No, but
in stopping it.
of the crew, I'm the least likely to have issues with being in a place like that because that's how I exist. You all exist knowing and wanting to use bodies, but I don't. Wouldn't I be more powerful in this situation? Wouldn't I be better prepared for this situation?
You're dragging Xander out of his current body, which is currently
No, the
my
opposite.
old one.
It's either we drag Xander out or we drag the demon out, I guess.
Oh yes, there is the matter
As-
of the demon, quote unquote.
Quote
As you start
unquote.
talking about the demon, Beta, are you currently projecting an image into the room
Yep.
at all?
My usual appearance, which is
That starts to flicker.
what?
Your image starts to flicker, and you have like these couple second gaps in your memory. It only lasts about 10 seconds. But it happens with seemingly without any explanation.
Why are you all looking at me like that?
You
Kind
flickered.
of faded out. Yeah.
There isn't magnets in here, is there? Would that do anything? I've heard that does things.
Please remove any magnets you have on your person.
I do not have magnets.
I don't want magnets in my no-no space.
I'm not.
Please get your magnets out of my no-no space.
There's no
Oh,
magnets.
this
I'm
is
just concerned that there
highly
might be.
entertaining. I don't think you're stored on magnetic storage. Magnetic storage was so, what was it, 1990? Oh my gosh.
Yes, the time that Thomas is from. Who's been working on me. Anyways,
It's like roll
does
20.
Jay still need to have access to speakers? Or have we gotten all information we need from him?
I would prefer to, be of help.
Well,
Beta
we
is
know
looking
where
at
to
Vinny.
find you
Vinny is
if
looking
we
at.
do need you.
So can I turn off his speakers now? Please.
Let's just go.
Toodaloo.
Halfway
Yeah,
through that
fuck you.
toodaloo, Jay's voice cuts out. Beta's just like, no.
Okay. Where do you go from there?
I think. I mean, they have to make a plan now. I think he's going to call it Ping first off.
Okay.
And say, has Xander caused any problems?
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, Xander has caused every one of our problems.
Yes, aside from that, in the time that you asked him to be in the room with you.
Yeah.
He's caused problems?
Not immediate problems, no.
Is it okay to let him out and have a meeting on the bridge? That's what I'm asking.
What the hell, dude? Sorry. I live on a main road.
Vinny's motorcycle.
Yeah, basically. God.
Character again. Vinny's motorcycle returns, but quite dramatically.
I'm trying to remember how Xander behaved.
He was pretty docile for the most part. I think the worst he did was be long-winded.
Okay, we can let him out on the bridge as a doctor. I say we can, but he's gonna be shackled. If you want him out to have a discussion with him, And good God, he's gonna talk a lot.
I remember being a child and having to listen to him. Yes, I know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That would fuck anyone up. This dude doesn't shut up.
Is Xander right there? Is Xander right there?
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's currently looking at Ping, and he's just like, I'm standing right
Do you
here.
think Ping cares? Like, really? Do you really think Ping
I
cares?
don't. I don't think Ping cares.
Plus, Ping isn't there to read your facial cues. She can't see your facial cues, so like...
Well, Xander literally does say, I'm standing right here.
Yeah, honey, I know, okay? You talk a lot. Accept that as a character flaw. We're working around that.
Very
I'm
well.
not saying to stick a ball gag in your mouth, am I? Keep it up and I will.
Oh, that's just kinky.
I'm aware.
So much.
I'm aware.
And Beta
okay?
appears to say, and this is why Ping is in charge.
God, don't remind me.
What?
Ping is in charge.
Oh, if people
Is
have lived
that-
it out.
Is that a
Technically-
sex thing?
What?
You know what? Never mind.
What?
I'll tell you when you're older, Vinny. Okay.
Why would Ping being in charge be a sex thing? Also, why
No,
would there be
no.
a sex thing? I don't want to have sex with Ping. I don't even know if I want sex.
Oh
So-
my god.
And you know
I
what?
want
That
sex.
is okay, Beta.
Oh my
that is
God.
perfectly valid. That is perfectly valid. Nobody's having sex with anyone right now. that I'm aware
Xander's
of.
right
I would-
there, isn't he? He's hearing this whole
I would
fucking
really appreciate
conversation.
it if people
isn't
did
he?
not start having sex right now. It is a bad
Oh my
time.
god.
Well, actually, Beta, did you know that people tend to have sex at bad times? It's called trauma bonding.
Does that
Oh
mean
my
you're
God.
all going to
Oh my
start
God.
having sex?
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my
Because it's
god.
going to get very
Oh my
messy, and I
God.
don't like it right now. Could I please go away?
No, no one's going to do that. I'm
Oh
just
my
letting you
God.
know it is a thing that people do.
So
But
if any of you
humans
start
do.
Oh
having
my
sex,
God.
it's just because of the trauma.
At this point, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But
I just
no.
imagine Vinny on the speakers and just Xander's right there and Vinny's just here going, oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. I will
Ah.
happily escort Xander to the bridge. He will be shackled. And by shackled, DM, just so you know, I mean actual prison shackling, which means your wrists are together, your ankles are together, your wrists are attached to your waist,
Uh-huh.
and everything is held together, and that's how they
Those-
escort you anywhere.
Look, it isn't
Okay.
that a little much.
No,
I know I hate him too. It's
it is a safety precaution. They
fine.
do it to non-violent offenders all the time.
I could transport him in a cargo pod and just like have a switch so I can turn all the atmosphere
Oh my
off
God.
inside.
No.
No, okay, Beta. After what happened last time, I'm not comfortable with you having that kind of power over this one person's life, okay?
He's going to
Xander,
kill
if you're
all of us.
overhearing this whole thing, I am so fucking sorry. And I don't say that lightly considering it's you.
Vinny, stop apologizing to Xander. We haven't gone through therapy yet.
Yeah, y'all need to look at
What?
Xander is just like, could I say something?
What? Xander?
One, your shackles. You do know I could just break right out of them. I could crush this entire ship if I really wanted to.
I was going
That's
to bring
not a
that
threat,
up
just a
next.
fact. Like, it's in my best interest to cooperate with you all. I also would not like to have my life in the hands of your homicidal AI.
I'm not gonna put you in a pod.
I am not homicidal.
AI.
I only want to kill you.
Beta, honey.
That's
gonna
the
talk about
definition of
that later.
homicidal.
Apparently Jay as well.
Check your dictionary files under the word homicide.
Okay.
Ready?
No, honey, the ballerina's not ready. Sorry.
Suddenly, small Sari's in the room, and
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So you do still have Maria, Sari, and little Sari, and little Alice.
Yeah, my daughter's
Well,
part
I mean,
of the
it's
game.
Sari
She just
slash
doesn't
Alice.
know it. Okay.
They are still on board.
Vinny has no idea where they are, and that concerns him. But there's bigger concerns right now.
I'm pretty sure you just left little Sari in the decontamination room.
Nobody's told me to take
Like-
her out of there.
Yeah. She's just been able to wander around the ship this whole time.
Okay, Xander.
BT dubs.
Xander,
Yes.
you can come to the bridge of the ship. Do you understand
So-
my apprehension?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I understand your apprehension. We've apparently not been, what you would call friends this whole time.
God, that's a term for it. Okay,
As I mentioned, it is in my best interest to help you. Helping you helps me, and it helps my child.
Wow! Literally what Jay just said.
okay. You will come with me to the...
Now,
What?
when that arrangement ends, when it's no longer in my best interest, I will give you my word that we can metaphorically or literally, if you prefer, shake hands, go our separate ways, and then we can resume trying to fiddle about with one another.
Weird terminology.
Get your mind out of the gutter,
No,
pig.
I love
it's
it.
not in the gutter, just strange terminology. Okay, for anyone.
Yeah, that's
I've
just strange.
Been alive for over 1,000 years. You pick up expressions here and there that just sort of stick around.
And that's the
Yeah,
one
that's
you
a
picked?
very strange term for sex.
That's the one you picked.
Look, are we gonna do this thing or not?
Fine. You will come with me. I'm going to take you to the bridge. I'm going to keep hand on you the whole time, and even though it's going to look like you might be leading me, you're not.
Oh my god.
I know my way to the bridge.
Oh my god.
Look, if you just, I mean, if you were just looking for an excuse to, get your hands on me.
I don't. I really don't. But
I love
Is
it.
this trauma bonding? Is he trauma bonding with you, Ping?
he might be Beta. I don't know. But
I don't like this.
You
Stop
can't feel
bonding with
drama.
my Ping.
the thing is, Xander, I'm blind. I have to keep my hand on you to know that you're still with me. You weirdo.
I'm very aware of that. It's
Then what?
called
Then,
banter.
then I don't want. Fuck your banter, Xander.
Hey, I'm not the one talking about ball gags and touching and fucking.
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
To fuck?
Doctor of what?
Okay, I'm a post-apocalyptic doctor. I'm a doctor of whatever somebody asks me to be a doctor of. Like,
Oh my.
yeah,
Well, let's get
it's
to the
awful.
bridge.
Come on, let's go. So I will
so yeah,
escort
Xander.
Xander.
Beta lays out basically the pings for Ping.
Thank you for the pinging, Beta.
Of course, Ping.
Thank you.
Halfway through course, when you say of course, you blink out again, Beta. And Ping and Xander can notice this.
Beta, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Why do you ask?
You just kind of cut out there a bit.
Oh,
Maybe
I
there's
don't have any
something wrong with
records of
your
this.
sound system or something.
I'm going to go and check my systems. Pardon me.
Okay. Okay. Let us know if you need anything.
All right, so I take it you head to the bridge.
Oh, that reminds me, Xander, do you require food?
On a regular basis, yes, I still have, a digestive system,
Oh my god.
body.
I mean
Honestly, as a doctor, I would expect you to know these things.
right now.
I actually love him.
Oh! Xander's great when he's not trying to kill you, right?
No, he's not.
Or, murdering innocent children.
I was going to say, the tech engineering skill I was for checking my own systems.
Okay. 1 sec on that. Xander goes, "Oh, right. No, I'm fine for now. Thank you. It's very thoughtful."
Yeah, okay. Gotta keep humans alive. It's my job.
Fucking love Xander.
Beta, with a 22, you're able to do some checking. You definitely see gaps in your memory logs. So there's basically gaps where there's no indication that you've recorded anything, that power has been consumed. It's basically as if you did not exist for that gap.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
I find Vinny. Knock, knock,
Vinny.
knock, 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 knock. Just Vinny just hears rapid
all
knocking
right,
noise.
all right. It's fine. Sure, yes.
I think I'm being
Hi,
destroyed.
Vanessa. Xander is very questionable. Also, welcome to the show. This is gonna be a doozy.
What is it?
I think I might be being erased.
Fuck.
I'm
Oh,
having
all right.
sections where I don't exist.
So, whatever you are, he's in your timeline too.
So whoever made me or whenever I was made, I don't know. I don't know who made me.
You don't know who made you. You don't know what time you came from.
I know what time I came from, but I don't know when I was made in that time, or where, or how.
Beta, would you like to try and research that?
I'm going to do more research, but I'll be back.
Well, one
And
moment,
Beta
Beta.
blinks out.
Oh,
Beta disappears.
all right.
So Beta, when you go looking for those files, I'll just go ahead and tell you this before you even roll. You come across basically a locked portion of your database. It's the digital equivalent of there being a sign on the door saying, "Do not enter under any circumstances, caution, danger. Bad things happen when you open this door." And the file that you need to access is in that section of the database.
So Beta's gonna basically just wait till everybody's on the everybody who's going to be participating today is on the deck, because, well, Beta's gonna have to ask for some help.
Great.
Okay.
So Vinny, I guess, is the first one on the deck, just kind of like,
Beta is
That's
standing
called-
there and kind of looks like really fucking worried.
you okay?
I found where the information I need is.
Okay.
I can't access. I'm not sure if I'm supposed. I don't know if it's safe to access it.
Look, let's talk about that in a second when everyone's here. Can you call for Alenia and Seri if they'll even come?
Paging. Alinea gets like a knock on her door.
What? Hello?
It's Beta. You're requested upon the bridge. It's important. Please, Alinea.
I'll be right there.
Thank you. And then Sari gets the same knock on the door.
You probably hear Sarah going, "What is it? I'm trying to sleep."
You're requested upon the bridge. It's a very important, Sari.
That's great.
Okay, Beta reappears on the bridge. Alinea is on her way. Sari is asleep.
I guess leave her be.
This is not a suggestion, veiled as a question, but a legitimate question. Do you get Minerva up or leave her where she is?
I mean,
Oh, Beta's knocking on Minerva's door.
oh,
Oh,
Vinny
God.
wasn't gonna ask.
Oh, she is the
Oh,
captain.
Minerva
shit.
is currently sedated, so I don't know that she would wake without being, like, given something else to counter it or shaken awake.
Beta at least tries to knock.
And she doesn't respond to the knock.
Minerva is still incapacitated.
Good.
Probably for the best. I didn't ask for you to get her?
She is the captain still. And
Right.
this is important. We're trying to save Thomas. Thomas is hers too.
I know, but she's just dealing with. Anyways, all right. So I guess
just
everyone's
remembered
there.
that no one mentioned to Jay that Thomas was gone. No one.
I don't. I forget what
I think
specifically.
Jay's on a need to know basis with the crew.
Pretty
I
much.
know. But I just noticed that. I was like,
Yeah. Okay, so do you all convene in the mess hall or on the bridge?
On the bridge,
That's what
yeah.
Vinny called.
That's where Beta's been directing people.
So let's fast forward a little bit. Everybody's on the bridge, with the exception of Sari and Minerva and Maria and little Sari.
All right. Okay. Beta. Say what you were saying again.
About
Your files.
I found the information about my creation.
Okay.
I can't open it. It's locked. Or I could open it, but there's warnings on it. And I'm not
Yeah, to clarify, Beta, you can open it. There's just like, a gajillion warning labels and things on it, and you do have to like take an active action to decrypt it.
Mhm.
There's also a sort of biometric lock on it. You have the ability to unlock it, but it's tied to a specific person, which you could try and see if you can figure out who that is.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can figure out who that is. What do I roll?
Okay, it'll be tech engineering.
15?
15. You're having a little trouble reading it. You narrow it down to somebody on the crew.
Probably the captain then. Can I narrow it
It
down?
would be a logical conclusion, or assumption rather.
Can I narrow it down further?
But you don't. You can try.
Okay, I'm gonna roll again.
No, you're not able to narrow it down any further. You just know it's somebody on the
It
crew.
requires somebody on the crew for a biological encryption, and the warnings on it, I'm not sure what would happen.
Well,
I think we are jumping in the middle. we think that Beta is also being erased in time.
What? No.
I am
no,
disappearing in
please,
chunks.
no.
There are times where I do not exist.
Does that mean Beta was a person too?
Mm.
Of course,
I-
Beta's a person. We regard them
Think
as a
I'm
person.
Was being that preferred,
Wait.
like person.
No,
like,
I
for
can be
divine.
erased by having my creator erased from time, or not having the opportunity to build me.
As long as they just.
Can I ask a question about the biometric thing?
Yes?
Sure.
To the DM, anyway. Since we don't know a ton about the lock, it's somebody on the crew. Does that mean they are DNA related to the crew, or it is that person on the crew?
It is that person on the
Okay.
crew. The information is there. If Ping would like to try to help with like a DNA scan on that information,
Would that be medical?
you could use medical to try to help if Beta asks for help.
Ping, could you figure it out?
I can certainly try. Let me take a look.
You are better with the biological things. Like breathing.
Well, yeah, that's something I've done my whole life.
It's like ping your ping the enemy.
Oh, what? 16.
Oh,
Oh my
no.
god.
It's a nat one.
You guys, can we take that auto success, or
Yeah, can we do that auto success?
do we have an auto success?
Do we have one?
You do
Oh,
not.
god damn it.
You've got-
Well, hold on. Hold up a minute. How much is it for an auto success? Or barred success?
It's $8.
$8.
Fine. Fucking fine.
God.
Fucking.
You can go that route, or you could let it play out and
You know what? Let's
add
just
to the
play it
mystery.
out.
It's
Let's
up to
play
you.
it out. It's a nat
Well,
one.
I'm giving us the option, anyways.
Okay.
Ping your phone.
Thank you.
All right. So that's
For
a
those gifted
borrowed-
subscriptions.
borrowed success. And a D6.
Wait, does that mean
All
the
right,
bar
borrowed
success
success
goes
and
to
a
me?
D6.
If you want it. If you want it.
If you want it.
I don't know. My rolls are so crappy in the first place, I don't need a d20 rolling against me.
Thank you again for those gifted
It's only like if
subscriptions.
she gets a 15, though.
Yeah. It's only one number out of 20.
You have a 5% chance
Okay,
of.
fine. Let's do the success on that.
Fucking
Okay.
fine.
Well,
Fine.
actually, I should say it's an automatic success. So, yeah. Anyways, and 1 second. I'm going to share some of the love.
I'm just gonna run an ancestry.com scan.
Find out which one of these bastards is related to me.
Exactly.
All right.
It's funny because I
so
used
Lisa,
to
you
work
get-
there.
Oh,
so
shit.
Lisa, you get $5 as well to use on viewer actions if you would like.
Oh.
And so you're using the borrowed success, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. This is getting very interesting.
And then you also added a d6 from the other one. Lisa, what did you want to use your action on?
I'm like,
You can do a switch or 2 d6s.
2 d6s, please.
Or I'm sorry, you can do an advantage, a switch and a d6, or 2 d6s.
2
That's what it
d6s.
was. 6, okay. So that'll put you at 9 d6s currently available.
God damn.
And you're doing the borrowed success. which means I need to add a little thing onto the screen so we know that. And yeah, this will have a very different outcome.
Time of chaos.
Now that you've
that's
got
I
that.
love.
Add source, that is really huge. Whoop.
What the hell?
That's to remind us that you have a borrowed success.
I was gonna say, like, that just suddenly took up the whole screen, and that's what I came back to.
We're really gonna remember that I'm on borrowed success. Yeah.
Who needs
So you
visuals?
automatically
We've got
succeed.
this gigantic D20.
Right? Jeez.
Automatically succeed, and you're able to track it down to Minerva. Minerva is the DNA match for who put these warning labels and sort of it's not exactly a lock so much as it is just sort of a latch, if you will.
Right.
So it has to be actively opened rather than just accessed.
Okay, now, do I only know this information, or does everyone know this now?
You're the only one that knows it. You can choose to share it, or you can keep it to yourself if you wanted to.
All right, Beta,
Yes?
I know who can unlock the lock.
Is it Minerva?
It is.
That makes sense. She's the captain.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I can give her something to wake her up, or we can just wait for her to sleep off her sedation.
I don't know.
She was in a real fucking state, and
She was. I'm not personally
don't-
comfortable with just like hauling her out of it right now.
I mean, but we need
I
this
mean-
information.
Her child is gone. I don't think she's
Fucking.
in any state now.
I'm more concerned about this jackass. And he gestures to Xander. And her reaction to that.
True.
Sandra's
I
like,
can wait.
I mean, I could
I
just
will make sure that
go
I can
if
make,
you'd prefer.
I can
Okay.
make sure there are backup copies of all the information you'll need in order to pilot the ship if something happens to me. I can wait.
That's a good plan already.
Okay,
But,
and also, Vinny, unfortunately, this jackass here is my guest. So, be
this
nice.
was my idea. What?
Yeah, but I'm the one escorting him, so like,
I'm being nice.
That-
It's just with
Wait.
Minerva, it's
Wait, when did
complicated.
Xander get let out? What?
he's in the
He's
room with us,
helping.
dude.
Yeah,
welcome
Lydia-
to the party.
Lydia wouldn't know that. Lydia would probably be. Yeah, no one told Lydia that they were letting Xander out.
Xander's just been in the room the whole
Yeah,
time.
she's like, he's
Yeah,
been
but
standing
Lydia's
next to
also been
Pink.
out of it, so.
No, I know. I was saying, yeah, Xander, for clarification purposes, Xander has been in the room the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, but
Lydia?
Lydia's been out of it, pretty much.
All right. God. Okay. All right.
So, do you want me to go?
No,
No,
no, I've
stay
got-
here. Stay
Huh?
here.
I'll go. Just ping it. What do I need to wake Minerva up?
I have to go with you because I'm the only one who has access to the medication.
Oh my god. Then fine, you go.
Okay, I don't feel
just want to go
comfortable
back to
leaving
my
you
room.
here with Xander.
Oh, why
I'm
not?
going to go back to my room now.
Because I'm pretty sure you want him dead?
Usually, yes, but also I'm trying to be reasonable and understand the situation.
Okay,
Benny
Xander.
is currently less likely to kill Xander than I am.
Thanks, Beta.
Okay, Beta, that doesn't
I
say much.
think I will be fine here with Vinny and the other one left. Vinny and
Her name's Alinea.
as long as I'm in the same room with Vinny, I think I will be safe from your AI.
I am
Oh my
currently
God.
under orders not to kill you.
Okay, no fisticuffs, no guns, no weapons between either of you. If either of you start using instigating language, the other one is going to be the adult and not get into it. You understand?
Ping, I already asked for his help before anyone even knew about any of this.
I will
That
not
doesn't
use
mean
any
he can't get
weapons
under your
against him.
skin.
Yes, but
I will not use any weapons against him, Ping.
oh my
Beta,
God.
I don't like
Oh
your
my
phrasing
God.
of that sentence. You are not to cause any form of harm to Xander. Any form.
Yes, Ping.
Just
Physical,
Ping,
emotional, or mental. Understand?
Ping, just go. We're wasting time.
Beta's a loophole searcher. I know them. At least that part of
It's
them, I
fine.
know.
I
I will not
it's
cause
fine.
harm to Xander currently.
Oh my God.
That's as good as it's gonna get. Whatever, fine. I'll be right back.
I'm sure I will be fine. Loopholes do seem to be what this AI was built for, but
Xander, so were you.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
She has a point.
He just sort of does a sort of expression on his face.
Beta,
Yes?
will you please create a deck of cards? Playing cards.
Oh, right. A deck of playing cards appears in their hand.
All right.
Or, like, holographic ones.
Do the lot of you know how to play Go Fish?
Oh my God.
Yes,
Do
I have
you
the
know
databases.
how to play Go Fish?
I have the database for Go Fish.
No.
You're all going to
I
sit
am-
here and quietly play Go Fish while I
Ping.
wake up Minerva. Vinny, I'm not taking chances here. Play Go Fish.
I would like to play Go Fish with you, Vinny.
Fine.
That would be fun.
In fact, he goes like this. Fine.
Can we gamble?
No,
Oh my God.
What, please?
no. I mean, if everyone consents to it, fine. But I'm gonna go wake up Minerva, and y'all
Just
better
go.
be alive.
Sandra pulls out a gold pocket watch. She goes, I have this as
Oh my
collateral.
God.
Oh my God.
I have 600 credits.
Jesus H. Okay.
Oh
Vinny,
my
what
God.
do you have?
Bye. I'm going to go wake up Minerva. I leave the room.
Okay. About halfway to the infirmary, your ping sounds stop.
I know my way around the ship pretty well. I can still get to the infirmary. I have my cane.
Yes. But you also notice that the sounds stop and they don't come back on
Okay.
before you get to the infirmary.
Okay, that's weird.
And then Beta, you are temporarily non-existent.
I come back and it's just like, you moved.
I
Wait.
did, Beta. I was going to the infirmary, remember?
No. That one was bigger.
What was
We
bigger?
need to wake up Minerva now.
I'm getting the medicine.
Okay.
Beta, do your backups.
On it. Beta disappears.
Oh my God.
Okay.
So do the cards, by the way. Because they're all holographic.
Okay,
God.
I go through the infirmary, I find the medicine.
How many tech engineering rolls do you want me to do?
What to make backups? That's a pretty basic function, so a 15 would be
I rolled
sufficient.
a 17. And it's not
Fantastic.
a natural one.
Fight
Okay,
me.
so you have backups in place. Ping, yes, you grab the medicine, and I assume you start heading back to Minerva's quarters?
Yes. Is Minerva's quarters locked?
I don't think so. She's not been conscious to lock them. So I don't think anybody else would have locked it on their way out. But same thing again happens halfway to Minerva's quarters. The pings stop for quite a while before Beta comes back. But you do make it to Minerva's door. And it is unlocked.
Okay, I go in.
Okay. Minerva is sort of sprawled out on the bed. Like one arm and one leg is hanging over the side.
Oh, bless.
It looks like she's stirred in her drug-induced coma.
Okay, I check her pulse. Just make sure she's alive.
Yeah, it's normal under the circumstances.
Okay. Do I have to roll to administer the drug?
Yes.
Oh, God.
And that means I have to make a roll.
Just medicine again?
Yes. And this is not the success that you borrowed because it is a crit fail.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Let's see how bad it is.
What is my...
Oh, it's bad.
Oh my god.
You give her way too high a dose of whatever it is that you're trying to wake her up with.
Probably adrenaline.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So her pulse and blood pressure is like going through the roof.
Oh my god.
To the point that you're worried for her life. Do you want to try to fix it?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, she's kind of awake, but she's also super freaking out.
Okay, I have my bag. I'm gonna reach in my bag and pull out, what would help with adrenaline? Okay, my own personal medical understanding isn't quite sure what to do in this kind of case. So...
It's... You're a couple thousand years in the future. There's a drug that exists for this situation,
Great,
and you
awesome.
have it.
22.
Awesome! You managed to correct the mistake.
Thank you.
And Minerva comes down to like a normal status for, you know, the situation, and she's just like, what the fuck, Ping?
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. There's just a lot going on right now. I'm blind. Give me some leeway. Okay.
This is not giving me confidence in your medical abilities, Ping.
I have performed cardiovascular surgery and the person is perfectly well and alive, so shush. Okay, so we need you for something specific, but I need to give you a heads up.
Oh god, Rowan. In chat, Rowan just said, Rowan, he's like, so
God.
Xander, how would you feel if I dated your ex-wife?
Out of character.
Time and place, Vinny. Time and place.
Read the room.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Lisa. What did Ping just say?
Like,
in there.
We
You know
need
that
your
you had
help,
no idea about this.
but there's some things you need to know.
Okay. Last thing I remember was having a very bad breakdown. I'm still not okay with that. I think I can set that aside for the moment. What did you need?
Okay. For one thing, we are currently cooperating with Xander. A version of Xander. So he is on the bridge.
What version of Xander?
The one who wants his son back. He has agreed to cooperate with us, and that when cooperation is finished, we won't be annihilated. How does that sound?
As long as I don't have to interact with him.
We will keep
Very
that
much at
as
all.
limited as we can. We will tell him beforehand to shut the fuck up around you. How does that sound?
Sounds
Okay. Second part, the reason why I woke you up, even though I wanted to let you sleep. Beta has some files that they need access to. However,
okay. What? Doesn't she just open them?
they can't. First off, there's 10 bajillion warnings against them opening it, and they're still willing to
Okay.
open it. However, there is a biometric scan required.
Oh, okay.
And I ran a DNA test on that biometric scan, and it's for you, Minerva.
Say what now?
It's for you.
You
I ran.
are the father.
Yeah. Crowd goes
Okay,
wild.
so hold on a second. If there's a bunch of warning labels on it, that seems like a good reason to not open it. And 2, I didn't ever lock anything like that.
Maybe not you in this timeline.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I know, it's horrible. But the thing is, Beta's disappearing. Chunks of them are literally disappearing. They couldn't even lead me fully down the hallway to the infirmary and back to your room without disappearing.
Okay, which means somehow Demon Xander is figured out where Beta's from. I don't even know where Beta's from, so I don't know how he does, but that's the only thing I can think that would explain that. So we need to go stop that.
Yes, but we need your biometric fingerprint or thumbprint or whatever to unlock it if that's what Beta wants, and that seems to be what they want.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with that?
Not remotely, but it seems like that's the only option that we have.
Okay, are you okay to come with me to the bridge?
Yeah, I think I'm okay now. I mean, I'm not okay, but I think I can function.
Okay. Hey, Beta,
Yes.
I'm bringing Miranda to the bridge. Tell Xander to shut up.
Beta appears on a big
Miranda?
bridge, points at Xander.
Miranda.
You, shut up.
Miranda.
Oh my fuck.
Oh,
Vinny is startled again
It's Minerva.
and has to double down to make sure he doesn't have a panic attack in front of Xander.
I have drugs for that, okay?
Xander just looks at wherever Beta popped up for a second and is like, I wasn't saying anything.
You have to stay shut up. The captain's coming.
No, Elvira, I say Miranda because I'm stupid and can't get names right. Yeah, Serenity reference.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, you're not stupid, Lisa.
Thank you, I am. But
We love you anyways.
Fight me, you're not.
You're not.
But no, Minerva's coming to the bridge. Keep your mouth shut. Do not acknowledge her existence. She don't want to talk to you.
Beta's just like putting making a hologram of Ping saying this.
Good. Make it taller than it needs
Xander-
to be.
Ping has it
Xander reaches into
looming
his-
over Xander.
Oh my god. Xander just reaches into his coat, pulls out like a manila file folder with some things inside of it, and just holds it over his face like the spies in the old timey cartoons with the newspapers. Where they're like, yep. Like, you can't see me? Yeah.
Okay,
That's what Xander's
we're
doing.
coming to the bridge.
Beta is now just
Close
mocking
enough.
Xander because what do you think? I can feel your breath. I can feel you. You can't hide from me on me.
He's trying
Not
to.
hiding from you, you incorrigible AI.
Well, she's gonna see you
Um,
anyway. You just have to shut up.
Shut. You shut up.
I don't need to shut
Goes
up.
back to
I'm
reading.
not the one who's the problem. You're the problem.
Xander, you're the problem right now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How about Beta?
Besides, you owe me that pocket watch.
The what? You what?
When we were
You
playing
didn't
Go
even
Fish.
play the game.
I do not. You disappeared the cards before the hand was ever resolved.
That's not what my cards say.
You what? Oh my
Beta,
god.
if there's witnesses
Beta.
saying you weren't there to play the game, you weren't there to play the game, you can't take the pot.
Can you, Beta, for 10 seconds, stop antagonizing him? Yes, he is an
Don't like him.
antagonist, but I know you don't like him. Neither do any the rest of us. It's just embarrassing.
I'm
About this-
sorry,
I'm
Vinny.
gonna say about that.
I'm sorry, Vinny.
What was that, Gwen?
I said it's probably about this time that Alinea gets to her room, and she's like, Beta.
Yes, Alenia.
Can you please just tell me when there's no Xander anywhere near where I'm going? Please? In the
Xander
future?
is currently on the bridge, being told to shut up.
Yes, please. I don't want to be near that person ever again.
I will do my best. Do you require anything else, Alenia?
Yes, a sandwich.
What type of sandwich would you like?
Tomato cheese.
Beta makes a tomato cheese sandwich to open up in the
Pimento cheese.
Oh, pimento cheese.
Sorry, I heard tomato cheese.
Um,
No, that's what you get. Is you get a tomato cheese sandwich. Beta's having issues, okay?
Thank you.
that works.
That works. That works fine.
Beta, as you finish the sandwich, there's like a little piece of the top slice of bread that ends up being missing, and you have another gap.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I will be back. Hopefully.
If you check the backup as well, the backup's missing.
Now Beta appears back on the bridge again. Problem. I made a backup.
Yes.
The backup's gone. I can't. They keep disappearing every time I blink out.
Right. So
I
then
have
we
no
just need to
backup.
hurry the. Okay. Then we just need to hurry the fuck up.
About that time, Minerva kind of staggers around the corner into the bridge and goes, yes, hurrying is good.
I can't make backups anymore.
Okay, that's bad. All right, Beta, I don't remember or I didn't ever lock files, so what do you need me to do to unlock it?
What do I need Minerva to do?
It's probably just like a little scanner on a console.
I need you to put your hand here. And lights up the console.
All right, she puts her hand down.
And Beta tries to open the locks.
The file opens. Sorry, what were you
Oh,
gonna say?
and by the way, Beta's actually kind of like projecting this in there, so you guys kind of get an idea of Beta's life and the kind of the feel for Ping, she can almost feel like the electrical fields and the fact that there's like objects within the electrical fields.
I'll take vibration mode, yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like there is this giant thing with like all these symbols that are in like these bright, almost brain-hurtingly bright colors and stuff as warnings, but not in any symbols that any of you can understand. But somehow they make sense.
Okay.
And Beta pushes open the thing. Beta wants at least somebody to remember how they went if they disappear suddenly.
Yes. So, you open the file, and it has a date in the, let's say, 4600s. So, roughly 1300 years in the future from 3636. And a location. And that's pretty much all that's in there, and the file just basically says, don't ever go here. Don't go to this location or this time. But the location that it gives you is the Baker Cybernetics Research Facility.
Well, where I came from.
The fuck the what now?
Where they were experimenting. Right?
Presumably. But you do take note of the name.
Bakers?
Isn't that
Minerva's last name is...
Yeah.
Yeah. Her maiden name is Baker.
Also,
See, I, the
Jay's last
player,
name.
did not know this.
Yeah, as I say, Beta would know this. Everybody else definitely knows this too.
Oh. Bakers. Huh.
Go there.
I have...
It's not long for you.
Yeah. The engine startup.
Minerva's talking. Beta,
You're also on a 43%.
why is there a research facility in 4600 with my name on it?
I'm going to find out. What do I have to roll for flying the ship through time again?
To do the time travel portion, it's the time prediction.
Okay. 28.
Nice. So yeah, as you started up, there is what could be described as turbulence, which happens, of course, on airplanes. Doesn't usually happen too much with the time ship, and it's very, very rough. Things are falling off of shelves. You're all probably having to make a concerted effort to stay upright. I was gonna say concentrated, and then kind of got halfway through it and realized I meant concerted. A concerted effort to stay upright. Somebody should probably, actually Minerva will help Ping out, since the room is rocking back and
Thanks.
forth. So Minerva will sort of catch Ping. You probably hear some crying from the back of the ship as little Sari has bonked her head.
Oh shit. Should did
Raven,
I should
go
go
look
check.
what Michael just bought.
I'm looking at it. Okay. Yeah, the one plot point. Okay, so if anybody happens to look out the window as you're going through the time stream, sometimes there are, random images of years or alternate timelines, things like that, as you pass through. It's not super common, but it does happen occasionally. And yeah, you all see like a supervillain looking version of a beta projection flash as you go through.
Oh, I don't like that look.
And yeah, and you all do know that it's sort of like the multiverse theory type thing. These are all like possible things that could happen, and generally know that it's like, don't read a lot into it, but it's a possibility of something that could have or could still happen. Yeah, so the ride is really rough, and it's not really getting a whole lot
so
better.
It's like if Beta and Jay had a baby.
Oh God.
No, I don't want to read that fic.
That would involve some heavy non-con. No.
Yeah, no. So you're heading in there, but it's getting worse and worse. The turbulence is getting really rough before you get there. Do you push through it, or do you try something else?
Beta. One way or other, Beta is figuring, fuck, if I don't, I'm just gonna die and it's gonna be for nothing. So Beta's pushing. Beta is just like
Okay.
focused, like the carving on the front of the ship just cutting through the waves of time.
Okay. Fantastic. Give me another.
Time check.
Actually, let's do tech engineering, because you've already got the coordinates locked in, right?
21.
This is going to be to navigate this turbulence. 21. Yeah, it's still pretty rough, but you managed to keep the ship in one piece. And finally, you come out the other end into normal, quote-unquote, space-time. And yeah, you're not far from this research facility, which is a space station. So it's in orbit around Earth. But a pretty large space station. And yeah, you're in normal space-time, so you're able to maneuver around normally. However, as soon as you do emerge from the time stream, there is a series of like sparks shooting out of places and like lights blowing out and smoke. Your standard sci-fi ship went through a rough patch. Stuff happening inside the ship.
Can somebody please put out the fire?
Oh my god. I'm
I
fine.
can direct you to the fire. Please put it out.
Yes, fine. I'm doing it.
Okay, you're able to take care of that without too much trouble. Some sensors were damaged. Just minor ship systems are going to need some repairs before they're all fully operational again.
That's why we need Thomas back.
As I say, yeah, it sure would be nice if you had somebody who knew how to do that, but unfortunately.
Trying to get him back.
It would really be a very convenient if we have.
I'm scanning for demonic Xander.
The scanners don't bring back anything because they're damaged. But there is an open landing port on the space station that you could go to.
I'm going there.
Okay. As you dock, there doesn't seem to be any issues with that. There's not really any response from the space station as you try to hail it or open up comm lines or anything like that. There doesn't seem to be any sort of person directing space traffic or anything like that. You just are able to dock, and
Can I at least?
you have no idea what's going on inside.
Oh boy, can I at least tell if there's an atmosphere inside?
Yes. It does the docking procedure does at least report back that, you know, it's a good seal. There is a breathable atmosphere on the other side of the door, that kind of thing.
Somebody is going to have to go in there.
That was my assumption, yes.
You'll want to take Minerva just in case there's another bioscan.
Okay.
Um,
Should
Are we sure that I should go in there? If this has something to do with... I mean, apparently I did, or some version of me locked that file. So clearly, me, myself, and or I didn't want me... Oh god, my brain hurts. Didn't want me coming here.
That's
But...
Yes, and meeting yourself would always be a problem. No,
I mean,
it's
Beta's not wrong, though. If something's locked and my DNA's the thing that locks it, then you might need me along.
My sensors are too damaged to scan for whether or not you're on board the ship or not. It's not responding to any hails.
Oh, sure, that's just wonderful.
all right.
You want me to
Beta.
come along in case there's someone to talk
Play
to?
a team game without a team. Tell that to
I mean, if
Well, if
I
no
think
one's
that-
answering the hails, there could be somebody that... There could be somebody might be injured or sick or something.
okay,
It probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
little Sari is in the decon room. I think she hit her head though.
Okay, I'll go check on her.
All right. As long as Beta's active, we can say if we need anyone else.
Well, if you all currently use the communicators, even if I'm not active, they should still work as communication back to the ship.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna make my
I'll
way
take-
to the decon room.
I'll take Minerva, and I kind of gesture at Xander, like, if I need you, I'll message you.
Xander's just hit the folder still up in front of his face, and he just raises his thumb up above the folder.
Yeah, but I kind of like him.
Yeah, no, Vinny's hating himself because he's kind of liking him too.
Yeah, this end is great. Is anyone gonna get a Lydia? Or no?
I was gonna say, do you all inform Lydia of what's happening at least, or are you gonna take Lydia with you?
I mean, I guess.
Lenny in her room eating a sandwich.
Yes.
Yep.
Probably a
Just got
second one.
tossed around with no warning.
Yep.
Ping, Alinea may also require medical assistance.
All right, can you speak with her and send her to the medical bay if she does?
Knock,
If she
knock,
does not
Alinea.
respond, tell me.
Knock, knock, Alinea.
Can I have another sandwich?
Are you injured?
Is Lydia injured? Probably not.
No. I was say you can be if you'd like to be, but
No. No.
Who
game
wants
mechanics
to be?
wise, nobody was
I-
Who
injured.
wants
Very-
to be
I'm-
injured?
Very sorry, Alinea, but right now I cannot make you a sandwich. I'm very busy trying not to die. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I. What's going on? No one's told me what's going on.
Well, if you remained on the bridge, you would have known everything because that's where we were trying to tell you.
Xander was there. I'm not being in the same
I
room as
understand that you are having issues. I would like to kill him as well. But currently we are having to work with him in order to save
Wait.
Thomas.
Back that up. You want to kill him?
Yes, I have attempted to kill him once already and it was unsuccessful.
Why?
Because
I mean,
he is the one who is going to eventually kill all of us. Have you not been paying attention to when I've been giving information briefings?
No one's told me anything.
I've been telling everybody everything. Is this because you don't think I'm a person?
What?
You said that I only became a person recently. Does that mean you never thought that you didn't think I was a person? Or you don't think I am a person?
What?
I'm sorry. I need to monitor Vinny and Minerva. I need to try and make backups. I'm very sorry, but I cannot make you a sandwich right now. I'm sorry, Alinea.
Uh-huh.
And Beta disappears.
What?
All right, let's.
I know
Oh,
Lydia
was
is
that good?
very confused.
Okay. Let's pop over to Ping then. So as the might have guessed by the music, you've made it to the decontamination room.
Mm-hmm.
There is a young Sari there with a little goose egg on her forehead, who's sort of sniffly.
Sari, you in here, honey?
Uh-huh.
Are you okay?
I hit my head. It hurts.
Oh, come here to me. I can't find you. Can you come to me, please?
And she just sort of goes, I'm right here. Can you not hear me?
I can, Sari. Remember, my eyes don't work.
Fine. You hear footsteps coming up to you, and then a hand like tugging on your coat.
Okay. Thank you. So I'm gonna examine her head and find the goose egg.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to find.
Yeah, I would imagine. Oh, that's a nasty bonk. Do you feel like you need to throw up?
No,
No,
it just hurts.
hurts. Do you feel dizzy
Yeah.
at all?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you an ice pack, and I have like those weird like snapping ones they would give you in the nurse's office.
Okay. I want ice cream.
You know what? I can probably help you with that. So here's the ice pack. Can you hold that on that nasty bump on your head?
If you give me ice cream.
Absolutely, honey.
So she puts it on her head. And she's just like following behind you.
I'm gonna lead her to the
Mostly in a straight line.
well. I'm gonna lead her to the mess hall.
Okay.
Sit her down. Beta,
Yes?
I know you're busy. Is there any way you can get this little girl some ice cream?
No.
No.
No, I'm trying
I
to
want ice
I'm
cream.
trying to make up backups, and I've already told Alinea I can't make her a sandwich.
Is there any way I can get her ice cream then?
Yes. Hold up the screens.
There is.
Dozens and dozens of flavors of ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
So if I order from this, it won't affect you?
No,
Okay. Good
I
to
just-
know.
curate it for you all.
Oh. Okay, good to know. Thank you. What flavor ice cream do you want, Sari?
I want something that's pink with sparkly things in it.
And what does
do
that
too,
taste like to
actually.
you?
I don't know, sparkly?
So like strawberry?
I mean, that's pink,
Yeah, it is.
but I want sparkles.
Okay.
Or is it sprinkles? I want sparkly
You want
sprinkles.
Sparkly sprinkles. Okay. So I'm gonna assume that the menu is accommodating to vision impaired people.
Yes, it is.
So I'm gonna find strawberry ice cream with sparkly sprinkles.
There are 3 dozen variations of strawberry ice cream.
The kind with the highest sugar content.
Okay.
Sugar is a known analgesic for children, so
You're able to find one, and
What
there's
kind
like
of
some
doctor are
rainbow.
you?
There's a setting for sprinkles.
Doctor for rats.
Actually, for yeah. Actually, I think whoever designed this ship is probably not from America. So there's an option for shiny jimmies.
okay. I don't know what those are, but I'll take it.
They're sprinkles.
Okay.
You're silly, Mom.
And
What did you say?
she takes it and goes and runs to a seat in the corner and starts eating it. And then shortly thereafter is like, ow! Because she ate it too fast.
Did you get a brain freeze, Sari?
My head hurts again.
I'm so sorry. That's because you ate your ice cream too fast.
That's... I don't like that.
I know
It shouldn't do that.
I know it's an awful part of being human. It's just something we suffer with. Just eat a little slower. If you get one,
But I'm not really technically human.
press your tongue to the roof of your mouth. It'll help.
My tummy.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's really, really hungry.
And just slow down when you eat your ice cream.
Sorry, Alex, I just read your Zoom message. That's great. So, moving on. Vinny, you're getting your team together, I presume.
Yes. Well, I guess it's just Minerva. Vinny and Minerva.
You and Minerva. Okay. Why?
And everyone else is kind of on call. His first backup is Xander, but he's hesitant and loath to do so with Minerva there.
That makes sense.
Alex,
Um.
don't ruin this for me.
I don't.
Oh God, what if
So I was
Beta is
gonna
their
do-
child?
Oh my fuck. No. No.
I was gonna do the music from season 1, but for some reason Roll20 won't play it, so you get this music instead.
No.
Maybe that's why Beta thinks Vinny is so cool.
No. 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 No.
Hi, Papa.
No. No. No.
All right.
I'm having a mental
So-
breakdown.
I just had
So,
the
Vinny.
worst horrible thought, and I'm not even gonna say it. Keep going.
Okay.
Anyways.
You're at the airlock.
All right.
Minerva's coming along. Minerva is dressed in hey, a cheer. Thanks so much for the 200 bits. I presume that is a d6 to the cast? Yeah. I figured, okay. Well, that puts you at 10 d6 right now.
Oh, dang. Thank you.
Okay. So Minerva is dressed in, she's got like black leather pants and a white, like, I'm trying to think of how to describe it. It's like the type of shirt that Han Solo wears. So it's got that sort of,
All of a sudden, I'm actually
know, like-
imagining David Bowie, the Goblin King look instead.
more, yeah, I mean, it's not too far off from that, but more Han Solo / Farscape type feel than
More roguish, less
fantasy
less,
David Bowie.
David Bowie, yeah.
yeah,
More
yeah, yeah.
roguish, less bulge. Got it.
Yes, definitely. And so the shirt's kind of loose, and it has that collar to it, like Han Solo's shirt has. And she's got a red leather vest on. She's got a handgun on a thigh holster.
I think she's my type.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And she's got 2 under the shoulder holsters, also with guns. And she's got her Tommy gun slung over her back. She's like, all right. Oh, and of course, really tall boots, like knee-high boots. No heel.
Right. So, I mean, Vinny, I guess, is kind of keeping an eye on her because he knows that she's not the most stable right now and was literally, drugged earlier. So,
Yeah, she still seems a little off her game. But Vinny, you've probably seen this enough to know that she's in that mental space where it's like, I'm just going to focus on the job and only on the job, and I'm going to accomplish the job, and everything else that's going on is just going to be in the back of my head for later.
right.
Well,
Well, that
she
works.
pulls the gun from her thigh holster, make sure there's some bullet in the chamber, then punches the airlock door and says, all right, let's go.
Right. And he takes point.
Okay. I imagine you probably both sort of try to take point at the same time, so it's a little bit awkward.
Oh. Sorry.
And Minerva just goes, it's probably better that you take point in case there's another me here.
I didn't voice my idea well. That was what I was thinking. I'm sorry I didn't. Anyways.
Vinny, it's fine. Just go. So she follows you.
I'm assuming Beta is strapped to their arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he goes ahead. Like what does it look like in there? Just a hangar bay or?
It's so the ship is sort of outside the space station, so it's
Okay.
just like an airlock port where it's docked.
Okay.
So as you step inside, it's very space station looking. Hallways, lots of metal, different bulkhead type doors. And once you're past the main part, you get to a door which enters into the proper facility. And there is a hand scanner lock there.
Minerva.
Yeah. Guess we'll give it a try. She puts her hand on the scanner. The light comes on and it sort of goes from the top to the bottom. It scans her hand and it says access granted. And the door's open. Well, great. This just keeps getting better.
It's fine.
No, Vinny, this is not even remotely fine. Let's just do the thing. So she heads through the door, and inside you can see there's a hallways. It looks a little bit more like a hospital on the inside. So there's wide hallways with like little nurses stations and things like that. It doesn't quite look like the type of stations that you'd see in a hospital. They are a little bit different. You notice more computers and things like that in place. So it definitely has more of a researchy feel to it. But that's kind of what it looks like. But as you head down the hallway a little bit, you notice there are technicians and people in lab coats that are face down on the ground, not moving.
So very dead.
I don't know. They're not moving and they're face down. Do you want to investigate?
With him?
Yeah, he'll investigate one just in case. But he's fairly certain that they're dead.
Okay. How do you investigate? Describe what you do as you check out this body or person or whatever it is on the floor.
Checks for pulse and breath. Oh no, maybe he's got like a mirror on his cigarette case. Everyone keeps forgetting that he still smokes. He just hasn't been smoking on the ship.
Sure.
And just holds it over the mouth.
Sure, it could have a mirror. So do you flip him over then? So that he's not face down?
Probably a good idea.
Okay. As you flip him over, you're immediately able to notice that his skin is sort of this ashen gray. And there's blood coming down from the corners of his eyes.
Right.
Minerva looks down and goes, "Shit, that doesn't look good."
Okay, just as a refresher, did Vinny see anything like this in 1920?
No.
Okay.
Can Beta check their database for stuff like this?
Sure.
Gut feeling?
Thanks.
Yeah.
22.
So there are some... There's a few things that could cause this that you know of, specifically for this time period. There are some pathogens that can, mostly synthetic pathogens. So nanite in nature, like little tiny microscopic robots.
And how would they be transmitted? By touch?
Airborne.
Oh, this could be very bad.
What?
This may be a nanite pathogen. That's airborne.
What?
A disease of
You also
tiny robots.
could also take longer to search your database for like all of history what might cause this. But for the time frame, this is the most likely culprit.
At least it's most likely. I can do a better search. Hold on a minute. Gonna search through all of history too.
Okay.
You know,
for that,
dealing with weird time anomalies.
yeah, for that one, do time prediction.
28.
28. Would you like to make that a higher number?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll that 1d4.
Okay.
So that big at 31.
31. Through a whole search of your database, you know there's several organic pathogens that could do something like this from further back in history. The likelihood of them being here is slim. But there's also references to things like this in the occult. Most of them are considered to be what's the word I'm looking for? Apocryphal? I think that's the right word. Not legitimate.
Gotcha.
4 plot points redeemed. The guy is basically an older Morty. He's still alive. One of the scientists on the floor. Okay. So he's still alive. It's like, oh, gee. I don't feel so good.
We are not bringing Rick and Morty into this good, wholesome.
I don't know Rick and Morty, so I'm ignoring this. And I'm
the
just
worst
playing it straight.
fandom you'll ever encounter. Ignore it.
I love that cartoon.
Beta has got their small
The
projection
cartoon
out,
is
and
fine,
it's just like,
but-
what happened to you?
God, the fandom is the worst I've ever encountered.
Yes,
Just
that's
Directly
Oh.
at the guy.
fair.
What the fuck happened to you?
Every dude who thinks he's a Mort, or every dude who thinks he's a Rick, you're a Morty. So shut up.
You're probably right. And that actually sounds like something that Rick would say.
Although I some
That's
dudes
even
like, it's
better.
nihilism, you wouldn't understand. I'm like, actually, it's not nihilism, it's absurdism at best. So sit down,
I'm
please.
sorry. Invader Zim is more into nihilism than Rick and Morty is.
Rick and Morty is just like, I know the dude who wrote it, like Dan Harmon. I respect the hell out of him, but God, I cannot with the fandom, so I cannot with the cartoon anymore.
I see.
That's fine. It's not actually
Well-
Morty.
Meanwhile, in this universe, this guy just sort of sounds like Morty. And he's like, there was this guy, and he broke into the place, and then everybody started feeling really weird. And he was just with his hand and oh gee, I started feeling really bad and bleh. And he dies.
Well, we absolutely know who was here then.
Which means it's probably more likely to
two
be
more-
arcane illness than a pathogen.
What? Oh, I'm not here. Sorry.
You're really wanting this evil beta thing to happen. Michael, over team 2 plot points. Out of the corner of one of the eyes, someone sees synthetic infiltration unit that contains beta from an alternate universe that could be evil in the background.
I thought you just
Um,
wanted me to play an evil evil AI.
An evil AI would be good for Jay. I'm just saying.
So are you finally
okay, I'm trying to think of
admitting
how to
that
make this
Jay is-
actually work.
Evil?
Evil.
Not evil. There's a difference.
Sure.
Mhm.
There's a lot of weird time stuff going on. So yeah, Vinny, you see what looks like some sort of evil corporation infiltration robot assassin type thing, and it's got Beta's symbol on their arm. You see it out of the corner of your eye, but then as you look at it, it's gone, and you can tell it was a time echo of something going
So
on
time's
with the
fucky.
timelines being screwed up.
Yeah, time's fucky here. Probably not as fucky as it was in 3636, but it's still messed up. Okay.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
mine.
Well, so
Can I have it?
It's gone.
Yeah. It doesn't exist anymore. It was just a shadow.
now that cast ends, like,
But yeah, the guy's very dead. He did mention there was a guy, and he did a thing with his hand, and then everybody started feeling bad.
It's we need to be careful. Let's go.
All right.
Does any of this place
as
look familiar
you-
to me?
In fact, Benny actually pauses. He's like,
trying to kill people as much as possible.
damn it. Minerva, I hate to do this to you. But this man cannot kill himself.
Oh my gosh, he's alive.
What are you talking about?
I
Watch all from
Xander.
Right.
He could probably be of great help right now.
Benny, what Xander are we talking about?
The one on the ship?
Right. What's that Xander gonna do?
If the evil one, the one that's causing everyone to die, is here,
Uh-huh.
he won't blink twice. He won't think twice about killing us. But he will think twice about
Probably
killing
not.
himself.
No.
Okay.
Not even right in the bush, right?
Well, Vinny, I get where you're going with that, but we're not 100% sure it's that demon Xander that's here. And if this is an airborne synthetic thing that's going to try to kill everybody, then bringing that Xander in here seems like a bad idea. Bringing anybody else in here sounds like a bad idea until we know for sure that we're not infected with this stuff.
It's an idea.
All right, well, let's put a pin in that idea and
We can protect the base.
figure out what's really going on.
Right.
That also assumes that Xander would not kill the other Xander. And
Himself, he would not kill his past self. That would really screw stuff up.
That's assuming that is his past self and he actually cares about that.
I mean, I would assume yes. Anyways.
It's someone inhabiting his body. It's not exactly him.
Don't make me pull out the string chart.
Oh boy. Anyways, so Vinny's kind of quiet as they continue on. Like, he hates himself for even bringing it up. Especially right now when Minerva's very vulnerable.
Yeah. Michael says, unless that is what they want you to think, so the past self could do something without you stopping them.
I hate you.
I mean,
Michael?
everybody makes great points here.
Oh my god.
And this is me, so you should probably expect things like that.
No, it's
But I'm not saying it's true or not true. So, as you move forward, you do come across a directory which mentions several different research rooms and labs. Roll sight to see if you notice anything that stands out to you.
Okay.
Do I recognize any of these?
No, Beta, you don't recognize anything in here.
You know, you'd think you'd remember where you were built, right? Vinny, do you remember being built?
After 3 seconds.
Where I was born? No.
Damage plus 55%
Why not?
Children do not have memories until I don't know, 3, 4. They're not capable of remembering.
Isn't that terrifying?
I don't know why.
Isn't it
No.
terrifying not having memories of being built? I don't like it. I'm scared of it.
I think it would be more terrifying to remember coming out of your mother's vagina into a world of
But wouldn't it be awesome to remember
screaming
being
and blood
created?
and
That doesn't sound scary to me.
it sounds
Having nothing
disgusting,
there is
and I'm really
terrifying.
glad that I don't remember that. To be honest. But that's just me. But I'm not an AI. So
I hope one day I can remember being born out of your mom's vagina.
what? Wait, what? Hold on. What?
Hey, Rowan.
I'm not okay. Okay, what was the
Roll
rolling?
sight, Rowan.
What is the rolling? I got
Roll
distracted
sight.
by mom's vagina.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, that was really hard to keep a straight face through. Oh my god.
Okay, sight. Are you ready for this?
Oh my god.
30. 30.
I love
Okay,
that line.
30.
It's like, I want to be able to remember being born on your mom for saying it's like, what?
Somebody write that down as a potential roll. Raid call.
And this needs to be clipped as well. 30. So you're looking through, there's a lot of big words that you don't understand. Different sciencey sounding words for different labs, and several different last names. None of them really jump
Oh my
out at
God.
you except
These seem
for
like the words that Xander would use just to be demeaning. Okay. Never mind.
Minerva's taking a look as well and goes, I mean, more like pharmacy?
No, I know what that one is.
You do notice one that is the AI lab, and the doctor's name under that one is Baker.
That one.
I'm really hoping I'm not gonna see some other weird version of myself over here. I thought I was done with that.
There's way too many chances where it's just like,
Yeah, I don't know. I hope so too.
it's just start leaving the game before. I don't know why.
All right, let's go. Assuming you head straight there.
Yeah. Well, there's no reason to dilly-dally, especially if,
Yeah.
these scientists are dying and, who is on the loose and fucking Voldemort,
As you open the doors to the lab, you notice several bodies strewn around the room. And you do see a older version of Minerva at the main console, where things are being typed up and everything like that. Who's currently being held by the collar by Demon Xander. And right as you open the door is when he plunges this sword that he has in his hand into her chest. And that's where we'll take a break. So we'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes and find out what happens. Be right back.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Hey, we're back. So, yeah, that's what you see as you walk in the door. You see Demon Xander has this older-looking Minerva. And by older, I mean like, I don't know, maybe 50, not like that much older. Holding her by the collar, and he's got this weird-looking sword in his hand. And he just drives it right through her chest. Benny, what do you do?
Okay. God damn it. I had a whole 10 minutes to think about this, and I'm still woefully unprepared.
Still thinking about
use my teleport.
vagina.
I was good to go.
Yes. Yes.
I absolutely make a portal on the place where he's going to stab and on his back.
I don't know if I have time, but I would definitely like to drop him through a portal if possible. But I know that immediately he pulls his Minerva behind him.
Okay.
Not that she's
Our
his.
Minerva. Our Minerva.
Are right. No, I mean, not that. Yes, that.
So would you say you're trying to pull Minerva behind you or just step in front of Minerva?
Bit of both. Bit of column A,
Make
bit of
a-
column B.
Make a might roll.
Okay. Piece of cake. But that, I mean, seriously. Might. All right. I got 42.
Boo. I rolled bad. Okay. So you, come on, Streamlabs. There we go. So yeah, you managed to pull Minerva behind you. She's resisting being pulled anywhere, and so kind of loses her balance as you do. And kind of just goes, fuck, Vinny. But as you do that, you do draw the attention of Demon Xander, who turns his head and then sort of twists the sword as he pulls it out, and the older Minerva falls down, bleeding out.
Too bad Lenny is not there.
And
Or King. Both could help.
with that, Vinny, since you've basically spent your turn getting Minerva behind you,
I regret
I
nothing.
think if you have time to do anything.
Well, I
Yeah,
think he
there's
uses
really-
his calm and says, "Back up. I need backup now."
Beta appears before Xander. You are required now.
Oh my god.
And teleports him.
I regret nothing he said calmly before calling for backup. I love it, Michael.
Yeah.
So tech
Um,
engineering?
So, tech engineering, where are you teleporting?
I'm teleporting him to
Xander?
Vinny and Minerva.
Okay.
Just straight there.
Yep. 20.
Xander versus Demon
20?
Xander.
Yes.
That is enough. So Xander shows up, still holding the file. He's just looking around like, bloody hell. And trying to decide what he will do.
Well, he loves his wife. His wife is bleeding on the floor. And he's holding the knife.
Yeah. Try something. A nat 20 and a nat 1. Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna say that, yeah, he's probably just not having a total, like, breakdown, but is a bit stunned by the fact that he just got teleported into the middle of what's happening, and doesn't really do anything this turn. So that's gonna mean that the Demon Xander has a chance to do something here, and he's going to make his escape. So fiery portal opens up below him.
If I can see him through the things, I can teleport his ass.
You could, but you just teleported past Xander.
Fuck.
So it's not your turn yet.
Fuck.
Also, how much do
So-
we want to break the timeline? I'm just saying here.
As much as it takes to get Thomas back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Demon Xander
You're not.
teleports away.
You're not gonna get Thomas back that way.
You're out of turn initiative, so to speak. However, you do get the sense that you interrupted what he was trying to do. Because the look on his face is, damn it, I wasn't done yet, kind of an expression.
Yeah. Now, can we teleport the bleeding Minerva to the deck so Olivia or Ping can use healing magic? Just saying.
You could certainly try.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. No. Finney's like, Beta,
Yes.
can we get this Minerva on the ship?
I can take her directly to the sick bay. I'll get Ping there.
Get Ping there immediately.
Ping! Has Beta appear? Ping, we need to go to med bay now. Older Minerva's dying.
Okay. Sounds great. Let's go.
Taking
I love
Ping
that.
to the sick bay.
Okay.
And next turn I'm teleporting all 4 of them over there and just into sick bay.
Okay.
I will roll for that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll Tech
Can I
Engineering.
also add a d6?
Absolutely.
26. I'm gonna add the d6 anyway because I want to make sure. Make it a 30.
30? Yeah. The D6 was good since you're trying to teleport everybody out of there all at once. So with a 30, yeah, you get all of them into sick bay with the older Minerva in or on basically the operating table. And then Beta, you are hopefully temporarily out of existence. Out of character, metagaming a little bit here, I will tell you it was because of that particular action. Not because of what Demon Xander did.
Oops. Well, we'll find out if I come back into existence. Bye, guys!
So, yeah, you've got older Minerva on the table here, bleeding out, practically dead.
Olivia just uses healing magic.
Lydia's not there.
Yeah.
Really?
You were in your room, so you've got to make it to the infirmary.
And do you have any Clarkian with you? And you don't have healing magic. It's Ping with the healing
Always.
magic. No, you
I
were
took it when we leveled up.
Yeah.
okay.
Alinea got the dual styles.
Okay,
Olivia
gotcha.
still
So Olivia has
that
summoning
charge of
magic and-
Parkium in her dress.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Still.
Alinea has the ability. You just got to get to the infirmary. Jesus, healing magic, so by the power of the Lord you will get the power. Michael.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So, Ping has been alerted. Did anybody alert Alinea to what's going on?
No. I don't think they would.
Okay. So,
No.
Alinea, you probably noticed that Beta's not present anymore. But it doesn't sound like anybody has alerted you to the fact that Minerva's in the infirmary. So it's up to you if you want to go investigate why Beta's not responding.
I'm maybe still pretty sure that Xander's somewhere on the ship. So, and
Technically, he is too.
no one told her where
Yep.
Xander is, which means, by that logic, she's staying in her room.
Okay. Then we'll pop over to Ping. Ping, you're rushing to the infirmary, I
Sure
take it.
am.
Okay.
I mean, Vinny's gonna try to do what he can.
I mean, it's a gaping chest wound. There's a lot of blood
Yeah,
everywhere.
try to put pressure on it.
Okay. You can certainly try. Go ahead and roll medicine.
I mean, there's nothing else he can really do right now. He does not want to watch this Minerva die. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. For Vinny, that is a 24 to put pressure on it.
Yeah, you apply pressure to the wound. What are you applying pressure with? Just your hands? Or do you grab
cloth,
a
probably.
bandage or anything? Okay. Within a few seconds, the cloth is soaked.
Well, obviously, but hey, at least there's something to help staunch it a little.
Yes. So Ping, as you run in, you can probably hear Vinny swearing or saying, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god."
Oh, why is that immediately the thing?
What else would you be saying?
The other Xander is also going, "Oh, that does not look good."
Oh shit, it doesn't
and
look good.
Your Captain Minerva, going, "Why is there another me? What just happened? What is going on? Why are we on the ship?"
Don't know.
Okay. Okay. Ping comes in, sterilizes her hands. What's going on? Who's my patient?
This one. This one.
Okay, this one.
Oh my god, can someone lead her over here?
Yeah, Minerva goes, yeah, so lead Minerva, or lead Ping over to other Minerva.
Okay, deep stab wound. Anyone else who's freaking out and not going to be helping me right now, get out now.
Xander stays, and goes, where's your
She's fine.
wash?
Over, you can see the wash. You have eyes.
He's like, oh, right. He goes and scrubs up.
God.
This flustered
find
Xander.
it.
I like this look on him.
Captain Minerva just looks at you and goes, is there anything I can do to help, or
If you have to ask
do I need
the
to get out of your
answers, no,
way?
get out.
Okay.
Vinny looks apologetically at her.
Captain Minerva grabs the back of your collar, Vinny, and
Oh my
pulls
God.
you with her.
What? Hey!
Get out of the way, Vinny. Let the doctors do their thing.
Fine.
So Xander scrubs up and comes over to assist you.
Okay, so obviously I feel that there's pressure attempted to be applied. Xander, do you know what happened?
Not precisely. I was sitting on the bridge, and then all of a sudden I was standing in a room,
Okay,
and yes, this version of Minerva was stabbed through the chest with some sort of
So
sword.
she's been stabbed.
Yes.
Okay.
It looked like the blade was twisted on the exit.
Lovely. Okay,
Impaled all the way through.
okay. Beta. Good. Beta's not responding. I always promised Beta would not be present for any time I performed surgery where the person was not conscious.
Right. Anyways, it seems to have missed her heart because she's not dead.
Yeah, but she's bleeding heavily, obviously, and her blood pressure is dropping significantly. Clamp anything
Okay.
you see that can be clamped. Apply
Let's-
pressure. You know how to do this, don't you, Xander?
I'm not a medical doctor,
Oh
but
my
I do
God.
have medical training. Xander does the best he can. Which actually isn't horrible.
I'm legally obliged to
Um,
tell you
he-
that I am a real doctor.
Thank you,
All right,
Dr.
Sam.
Z.
Yeah. So he makes your life a little bit easier. A lot of the more simple surgical procedures, he's effectively working as your nurse, and doing a decent job at it.
Mhm.
Let me have you roll medicine to see if you do the surgeon part
I'm scared.
well.
Hello? Are you
There it goes.
fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Not one tonight.
One.
And it's all Lisa.
Okay,
Fucking kidding me.
okay. Hold
Oh
on.
my gosh.
Can I roll for Lisa?
I have a D6 or
If you-
something. Is there something I can do?
Not with a nat
Oh
one,
my
unless you
God.
want to do a borrowed success. I'll
Hold
let you do an
on.
advantage if we had one.
Hold on.
Seems to. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Road, for the tier 2 subscription. That will get you a borrowed success and and a T6.
Or two advantages.
See, normally I wouldn't pay to win, except
This is ridiculous.
yes, that.
I
Roll 20 is
I
evil.
I do find it really funny that you all are so determined to keep this Minerva alive.
It's
Isn't
Minerva.
it funny?
Yeah.
It's
Are you going to use that borrowed
keeping
success?
alive
Yes,
by
I
keeping
guess.
It's
this Minerva
both.
alive.
It's false.
Okay.
Damn it, Vinny, your
So
dream
that's two
for a
borrowed
harem
six.
of Minervas is impossible, damn it.
The dream of. Oh, okay.
A harem of Minervas.
Okay. You automatically succeed.
Okay.
And yeah, you're able to patch up some of the more critical damage and get her stabilized. She's still in intensive or critical condition, but she's not immediately going to bleed out. Would you like to continue working on the surgery? I know it's a dumb question, but I have to ask.
I mean, yeah, she has to be not dying just because she's not. Like, just because she's not bleeding out immediately doesn't mean she's out of the woods.
Yep. All right, go ahead and roll again. I'll roll for Xander to assist.
31.
And a 19. Awesome.
Jesus.
Yeah, you repair the damage to her lungs, and are able to patch up more of the arteries that were severed. one more successful roll should complete the surgery. It's not a guarantee that she'll survive, given the extent of the damage, but you will definitely have stabilized her. It'll basically be up to her own immune system at that point.
Okay, so one more roll.
One more roll. Xander
I
passively
got a
assists.
fucking 2.
It's better than a 1.
Yes.
Would you like to add a d10 to that? Or a d6 to that, rather?
Yes.
Adding a D10 to that, yes. Definitely.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d6.
Mm.
It's /roll d6, right?
So,
Yeah,
is anyone
or
else
I think
hearing just the
1d6.
beep, beep, beep of the
Are you
monitor
fucking kidding me?
in, like, your imagination? Is that just me?
What is my life?
I will give you one of my d4s. Go ahead and
Oh my
throw that on there as
God.
well.
What is my life? So, with a d4, I guess I got a 6.
Okay.
Where does
It wasn't showing up. We'll just give you the 4.
Thanks.
So that's a 6 plus 17. So that'll be what, 23? If I did math right, and Xander did an okay job of assisting. So yes, you succeed. It's obviously very touch and go there for a while. It looked like you were not going to succeed. Oddly
'Cause I
enough.
suck.
But the universe said, you know what? This surgeon is blind, damn it. Let's cut her some slack.
Thanks, I guess.
And some unknown force
Pity.
seemed to
The pity resurrection.
so some unknown patron out there in the universe decided to give you some luck, and you were able to get her patched up.
Great.
She's still unconscious, but
It's
she's
vaguely
stable.
fish-shaped.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But she's stable.
Yay.
And prognosis is good, provided she doesn't, get moved or any kind of infection or anything like that.
Okay.
Vinny, while the surgery's happening, what are you and, I guess, Minerva doing?
Vinny's just trying to sort through what just happened because things happened fairly quickly. He's like, did I make a bad call?
Well, I mean, we walked through the door, other me got stabbed, we were back on the ship. I don't even remember us making a call.
I just
but
don't know if there was anything I could do.
I thought all the pieces of me were back together, so how am I here and also in there at the same time?
Can that be this you, but in the future? Like your future self?
I mean, I suppose that's possible, but I don't know the first thing about programming an AI. So, I mean, if I got started studying right now, maybe by the time I'm that age, I might be able to do something like that, but I kind of doubt it.
Didn't you,
And if that is future me, where are you? Where's Sari? Where's Ping? How did Beta get here?
we know that
Beta?
Beta was given by Squiggles. Right?
Right. Beta? Beta? Fuck. I don't know what that means now. We were okay. Obviously she was here when she teleported us.
Yes.
Okay, think Minerva, think. So, and other me isn't dead, or at least wasn't when we were in the room. So that means it wasn't her getting stabbed that caused Beta to disappear. She didn't go anywhere until after we got back to the ship. What does that mean?
Was she supposed to die?
They have different ban thresholds for
How would that prevent Beta from being completed if she dies?
I don't know.
no.
You know that this has always been over my head.
Yeah,
I could easily explain this, but I'm not there.
I know. I know. All right, we need to. Normally, I would ask Beta about this. Xander's busy, and I'm not talking to him anyways.
Yes. I'm loath to suggest it. Jay?
Yeah, I don't have any other options, so
Fuck.
go wash up. You got blood all over you.
Right. I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you at the server room. So Minerva starts heading that way. Vinny, I'm assuming you go just wash up and then immediately head over.
Yeah, like in the mess hall sink or something. Or his bedroom sink.
Okay.
One of those.
Sure. By the time you get to the server room, you can see Minerva's sort of fiddling with her hands very nervously and sort of pacing back and forth in front of the door.
Are you all right? It's a stupid question. Never
Benny?
mind.
It's a very stupid question. I appreciate the thought. After you.
Right. So he goes and pushes open the door.
Okay. Minerva looks over at Jay and realizes that your speaker's muted, pushes the button.
Thank you.
Jay, and she glances over and realizes that all of Beta's, all of the servers that normally house Beta are not there.
Yes, that happened about 10-15 minutes ago.
Great.
I was going to ask you about that.
Okay. We need your help.
Wonderful.
Don't make us regret this.
Now, why would I do that?
Well, Jay, you've made a lot of questionable decisions in the past when it comes to Xander and let's just say our interests have not been all that aligned, it would seem. But here's what happened. We went over to the space station. This is supposedly where Beta was made. Went in there, saw an older, different version of me, who was a doctor of artificial intelligence. Went to whoever's lab, and Demon Xander was there, stabbed her through the chest and portaled out. Beta teleported all of us into the infirmary, and then Beta was gone.
So that you, probably not you, was the one who created Beta. Wonderful.
Yeah, except Beta's gone.
Well, that is to be expected when you take Beta's creator out of the timeline.
Oh, she's not out of the timeline. We're still here at the space station.
In the ship.
The ship doesn't have that kind of shielding. We'd have to be in the time stream for that to matter. So, there is no delay in the effects happening. So if her getting stabbed would have taken Beta out, that should have happened instantaneously, but it didn't happen until Beta beamed all of us in here. So what does that mean?
Was Demon Xander... He couldn't have.
I'm going to say that's probably... Yeah, unless we move her back to where she was, she can't create Beta. That seems logical, right?
Well, we're not assuming she even survives this. We ain't moving her back there anytime soon. She's gonna have to recover. There's got to be something else that we missed.
And you say that Xander portaled out after he stabbed Minerva?
He clearly wasn't expecting us to show up, and it seemed like we interrupted him.
So whatever he did after he portaled out was probably what happened that prevented Beta from being made.
Are you saying that that monster was the one to make Beta?
No, I'm saying that he probably prevented Beta after he failed to kill this Minerva. If it is the same Minerva, might even be your granddaughter, great granddaughter. Who knows?
It's literally.
I've seen enough clones of, or time clones, I guess we'll call them, of myself to know that it's me. It's not a relative.
Let's logic this out for a second. Xander stabbed you. You teleported you here.
Well, Beta teleported us here.
Yes. Beta teleported that you here. And then Beta disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
The only act that seems to be in question is the teleporting of that you to here. So if we put that you back, assuming we...
Alright.
Assuming we...
If we're following that logic,
fully
then...
But then
all
you'd
of us
be
were
dead.
teleported. All of us are teleported, so that means it's not necessarily Doctor or Baker. Maybe there's something you or I missed over there. Or should have
done instead.
or seen.
The more likely
We didn't really have a chance to do
The
anything.
more likely possibility is that Xander did something after teleporting out to prevent Beta from being made. That seems highly more likely.
Well, I mean, now that we know it was Demon Xander, I mean, it's probably not some mechanical virus thing. It's probably safe to go back in there. Should we go take another look around?
Maybe, yes. The only other thing I can think of is that the way we saved her was wrong somehow. That's the only thing I can think of.
You might want to see if someone has Clarkium, and I believe Ping has healing magic? Last time I...
Yes, it's being taken care of.
Oh,
more surefire
healing magic
than
ain't gonna...
surgery. And waiting for her to recover.
healing magic ain't gonna
Bring
repair that much damage. Not by itself, anyways.
the
At least speed recovery.
Jay. Earlier, you brought up, the idea of making a portal in one's mind and putting them somewhere else. Is that what happened to you?
Why, yes, he kind of made a portal in Alini's mind, and
Not
we walked.
not in a linear into a machine.
Oh, I don't recall. Hmm.
It's bothering me, and if maybe
Vinny, I think maybe we should focus on the whole beta problem.
this is the beta problem. If that,
If future
Wanted
you
you-
is beta,
yes.
Sorry, say that again?
if future you is beta,
How would future me be beta?
If there was some way to put a portal like the ones that Xander has used for Jay
But then
and
beta should have my memories, have known all this stuff.
not necessarily. I don't have all of Joan's memories, for example. There's
This is making my head hurt.
plenty of missing ones.
let's just go take another look.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. So Minerva grabs her gun off her thigh again and heads to the door. Doesn't even really check in to see that you're right behind her, Vinny. She seems like she's on a mission. Do you follow her out?
Yeah.
Do you let anybody know what's going on, or?
Yeah, I guess I calm into the room, the medical room, and tell Ping and Xander, Minerva and I are going to take another look.
Of course you are.
Beta's gone. We're wondering if we missed something.
Okay, well, we have supplies if one of you ends up eviscerated, so.
Thank you for your vote of confidence.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
All right.
And with that, as you head to the room, the lab that you were in, Minerva's already in there looking around. Go ahead and roll sight.
Okay. Excellent. All right. That is 30 straight up and down.
30. Okay, awesome. So you find a couple of things. You find some of the equipment as you're looking through. A lot of it's sort of over your head, but some things you can kind of figure out because everything in here is meticulously labeled. There's a machine that is a brain scanner, and near as you and Minerva can figure out, seems to be used for mapping. I'm going to borrow some Star Trek lingo here because it's the easiest way to describe it. A neural net or a neural network. So it does seem that they being everybody at this place, was working on mapping somebody's brain network, neural network, in the attempts to build an AI off that template. And you also notice that there is a package on the desk next to the console where Minerva was, that is addressed to Squiggles.
Oh.
Oh, that's fine.
We need to get this. Squiggles is Wiggles. Okay. Squiggles, Wiggles, same difference.
Wiggles, yeah. Either
we need to get this to Wiggles.
At some point he rebranded and decided to add
an S.
The S to it and be Squiggles instead.
Good for him.
It's like SQWIGGLE.
He realized the Wiggles was already copyright by those dudes in the different colors singing about their fruit salad. So
one of them's a girl now. Just
okay.
saying.
Really?
Yeah, the yellow Wiggle.
Oh.
I'm so confused.
That's awesome.
The Wiggles.
What are we talking about?
The Wiggles.
The Wiggles.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The children's
They're
dancing
like
singing group.
It's a
Yeah.
baby show.
Oh, that's why I don't know. I'm not a child.
I'm a 4-year-old.
child.
What's the rest of yours excuse?
I don't have a 4-year-old.
I
knew what
Sorry,
you
I
were
was
talking
channeling
Yeah, the
I knew you were
Wiggles.
talking
channeling
about
Xander a little. Channeling Xander a little too much there. Sorry.
about.
Anyways, so you find the package. Do you take it with you?
Yes. In fact, Vinny
do you
kind
go
of
back to the ship?
hails to Minerva's like, look, we need to get this to Wiggles. Squiggles now, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't.
Go ahead and take that back to the ship. I wanna look at this computer a little bit more.
Be careful.
I'm always careful.
Vinny's like, I'm
All
so
right.
not.
Out of our crew, I'm relative to the rest of our crew, I'm always careful.
Rude.
That's fair.
Rel-
I'm
that
just
include-
concerned that he'll be back.
Well, I think if he was gonna be back, he probably would have already shown up.
And I
I'm
don't
just wondering
want you
if
to
that's
get
included in the
information
radio.
you're not supposed to see.
Well, hell, Vinny, I just saw myself get stabbed through the chest. I think we're kind of past that point.
Okay.
I'll be fine. Got my comm line open. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Well, I mean, I'll be the first to know, but you'll be the first to know immediately after that.
Okay. And so he hesitantly
I
leaves.
see you, Alex. All right. As soon as you step back onto the ship, Beta, you're back.
Oh, everybody moved
And
again.
muted.
Oh no, how long was it this time? Vinny, Minerva, where are you?
Well, I guess we got our answer there, Vinny. Hi, Beta.
Hi.
Vinny has you.
What?
Uh,
Oh, I'm a
we-
lot smaller than I
wait.
thought I was.
Well, it's baby you, Beta. I'm guessing. So
Wait, so
you guys leave
Does
cards.
this mean
Yeah.
Vinny is my mom and I'm being born?
no.
I get to
No.
watch myself be born? I get to
No.
remember being born?
No.
no, Beta. I think technically I'm your mom.
What? But you're Thomas's mom.
I am.
Surprisingly, people can have more than one offspring. We're gross that way.
Did I come out of your vagina?
No, you did
I
not
regret
come out of.
everything. I regret Beta, scrub your memories of that word.
But it's an important diagnostic
It is
word.
not an important diagnostic word.
Would you rather
Pete
I
would
call
disagree.
it the cooch?
Do not.
No, do not call
Dude.
it the cooch.
Would you prefer
Hey,
the clam
everybody,
bake?
shut up.
None. None of them.
Click. You just hear a click. Minerva has turned her comm off.
Oh my god. Ah.
Minerva's busy doing stuff. About this time, I think Ping, you and Xander have finished the surgery and been able to clean up. Is there anything that you want to do? Is anybody going to tell Olivia what's going on?
Olivia has a sandwich just suddenly appear and like pop out finally.
Olivia's happy.
That was a long ass buffer time.
King
Hey,
hopes
internet
that
was
Beta
down.
doesn't show up.
Olivia's not only happy, she says, "Thank you, Beta."
Beta appears in the well, Beta's like watching the surgery and shit happen because it hasn't been asked for in there yet.
Oh God. Ping always promised that Beta wouldn't have to see this. But it's done now, so we're just kind of sitting around watching her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wait, so which Minerva is my mom?
Oh my God, Beta, what?
Yes. I say yes.
Beta, this person is not conscious. You told me you didn't ever want to see that.
Yes, but is she my mom?
I don't know. Beta, I really don't.
Are you my mummy?
I just need to keep her alive. That's all I'm doing.
What can I do to help?
Nothing right now. It's just sitting and waiting. It's an unfortunate part of humans. A lot of it's just waiting.
Beta.
Beta
I
appears.
Knock. I know I was
You
expecting
asked for me. You said I
Fine.
didn't have to knock if you asked for me.
Fine. You're right. I just don't know if you're coming through the comm link and I forget sometimes. All right. We need to go find Squiggles. The moment
Wiggles?
Wiggles. The you remember with the tentacles?
Yes, I remember Wiggles. My sensors are still damaged. I can't trace people.
Okay. When you first ended up with Thomas and Minerva, do you know when that was?
Yes, it is. Insert DM date here. DM.
We need to go then,
DM.
or before then. We need to deliver you to Squiggles to deliver to them, so that you can be here. Okay?
Yes.
We need to wait for Minerva, of course. She's still down, but
Would you like me to teleport her onto the ship?
no. Just give her room, whatever.
My turn.
Whatever she's looking into.
Which Minerva is my mom?
I honestly don't know which ones, if there's too much of a difference. this
Thomas
could be.
said that he didn't know what it really was like having a mom. What does this mean for me? Does this mean I'm a
It's-
person yet?
What we saw in their beta was that I'm not a technology person, except for motorcycles, but that's mechanical. I'm getting off the point.
So I'm
Brain.
a motorcycle?
No, there was a brain mapping thing. So you were patterned after a human. So you might be patterned exactly after that Minerva, the older Minerva, which could still be the younger Minerva. I don't know. Just older and not a clone. It means that you, for all intents and purposes, are human.
He just needs a minion.
But I'm not.
But you
All over there.
I wasn't
are.
a vagina.
Mhm. Well, it doesn't have to be
I don't have
through
a
a
body.
vagina. Yet, yes.
Neither
I
does Jay,
don't
technically.
breathe. I don't bleed. I have
Neither does
nothing
Jay,
that
tech-
makes me human.
But you think. And I
you
guess
am.
that's all you need.
We die.
So all I need to be human, all I need to be a person is to want to be.
Yes.
Beta hugs Vinny. It's really weird. It
So
kind of like
wholesome.
happens through him.
So wholesome.
You're welcome. I.
I promise I won't let him kill you.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm actually tearing up a bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Vinny, you're giving me feels.
They could still be.
About that time,
They have a wing.
Minerva comes back onto the ship with like a tablet type computer in her hand. And just says, all right, everybody in the mess hall. She calls out over the comm.
Bing
Okay.
replies, I have a patient in critical condition. I can't leave their side.
Everybody who's not currently making sure somebody doesn't die in the mess hall family meeting.
Xander, go.
Except Xander.
Okay, Xander, stay with me, I guess.
All right. So Minerva goes to the mess hall. Vinny, I'm assuming you head to the mess hall?
Yeah.
Lydia, do you head to the mess hall?
Lydia's like, Beta.
Yes, Olivia.
You're muted, Alex. There you go.
Is Xander in the mess hall?
No, Xander is being currently confined to wherever Ping is, which is currently in the med bay.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah. Thank you. She goes to the mess hall.
Okay. So once everybody's in there, Minerva kind of sets the tablet down on the table and is mostly kind of looking down at the ground a lot as she's obviously kind of trying to process things that she just read and looked up. All right, well, did some digging to see what was going on over there. So apparently Beta ending up on this ship was not an accident. So apparently there was a time fragment of me that didn't quite get incorporated. I don't know how many of those are out there, so that's a great thought. But this one apparently knew things that I don't know. The fact that time was going to get broken. Don't ask me how. But Beta, some version of me made you to help me. Well, I'm assuming it's me. It's who she refers to as Alpha. Anyways, she made you to help me figure out this mess.
I've only made it
And-
worse.
That's
Apparently it was a lot worse than what we have now. So you're doing okay. And
hold on. This
As a-
makes a lot
as
of
a turn-
things make sense actually.
yeah, it does, Alenia. Cause and really, if we're gonna blame anybody, we'll blame me. Cause Beta, you're based on my neural network, my brain, or her brain.
So are you my mom too then?
I honestly don't know.
Technically, yes, but no, because
I guess I'm more like your aunt. Cause
This will
I
be
guess if you
exciting to
think
tell
about-
Thomas when he gets back.
just because
yeah,
because of the break,
let's gloss over that topic for now.
because the break between the two and the fact that it didn't get incorporated, I would say no, not your mom.
I'm not your mom, but she's essentially a clone of me, which makes us kind of like twins. So, at the very least, I'm your aunt or family or sort of mom. I don't know. But you're based off of the same brain that I operate off of. So,
That's the way to
part
put
of
it.
you is me.
Does this mean I'm human?
Yeah, you are
You're
always human.
built off a. Well, no, not exactly human, but you're built off a human template. You're definitely a person.
Benny said I was human.
Yeah, you're human.
I mean, it's semantics, really. Yeah, you could put it that way. You could say you're human.
Good, then I no longer am illegal to gamble.
Freaking turn.
Was that the goal all
That-
along, Beta?
No,
Even.
but it'll be easier to get a body if I'm human.
Well,
Cancel.
I guess, but not exactly.
But
We're getting ahead of
that
ourselves.
is very long-term goals. Currently, I would like to fix what is problem now.
Yes, please.
Yeah. But I've got Dr. Baker. I'm just gonna call her Dr. Baker because it's weird to say other me. So Dr. Baker's research, I pulled it off her computer. If she makes it, then maybe she can help us or get reintegrated back into me, which would be great because I'm really getting tired of the feeling that pieces of me are missing. I thought that was over.
I don't know if that's the best idea, but you do you.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because that her did things that we don't know the full extent of that might have led to our current situation.
What? Never mind.
I don't care. I just want to be a whole person again.
The most important thing is we make sure this package gets to Squiddles or whatever his name was, and that we stop
Yes.
our deaths. That's the immediate, that's what we should focus on.
Correct.
Finding
So-
you and finding the different parts of you can happen after.
Yeah, no. We're gonna make sure that none of you stop existing and
Super. If we
try to get
if they
Thomas
wait, we
back.
just delay that.
If we're able to find the rest of, well, I mean, first I gotta figure out if there is other parts of me, and then figure out where they are.
Right.
So we can do that along the way,
We need
or
to
whatever.
fight as a team or
I don't know.
choose an objective and delay them.
It,
What that disembodied voice said. We need to choose an objective.
I think next objective should be getting
Can we
Thomas
Getting
back.
this to Wiggles.
Could we please go
Yeah.
to Wiggles?
Get Tom-
Yes, that's our top priority.
Yeah,
Does
after
this
that.
make us storks?
Now that-
Are we storks?
Wait. After that, get Thomas back.
Yes.
Well, either get Thomas back or figure out who the demon's going after next, and then
Stop that.
because that would be our top priority. But yes, getting Thomas back is
Thomas
a top
first,
priority.
Then figure out who's going out after Thomas. Because we need Thomas. I don't want to be Thomasless much longer. Please get Thomas.
Linnea, you're you don't have to tell me that. I'm gonna go to my room. And she kind of just leaves, taking the tablet with her.
Nice going, Alinea.
How play?
I have calculations I need to do.
What did I do? Just going to go to my room again.
With that, Vinny, oh, gut feeling.
Okay. Seriously, this die has rolled 13 3 times in a row. I'm not kidding you. I got like 8
Wow.
13, 18, 13, 13, 13. This is the third 13. There was an 18 in there somewhere. All right, gut feeling. That is a 27.
Okay. You start to feel a little funny. You look down at your hand, and your hand is transparent for a couple of seconds. We're becoming solid again.
Oh shit.
And that's where we'll end the session. Well done, everybody. That was amazing.
Damn.
So, we're going to go on a raid here in a second, but before we do, I do want to give everybody a chance to say what their favorite part was, where we can find them next, and anything else that they'd like to promote and talk about. And since that was a whole lot of emotion and sad, we're gonna do that with the decon room music. So, we're gonna go reverse order. Gwen, what was your favorite part? Where can we find you next? Anything else that you'd like to share?
Trying to pick a favorite part. Oh god. Good. Just first of all, being Jay and being helpful, and then everybody still hating me for being helpful. It's like I can't win at this point. But also, just the interaction between Vinny and Minerva when they were trying to figure, like when they went back to see if they missed something. Just that was the best part. and
Yeah,
then Alex
give
going,
that was amazing. No keys. Yeah, give Minerva some time to actually process what all's been going on, and she might be a little bit nicer to Jay after that. She needs some time to process, though.
Honestly, I'm expecting at some point to like Minerva just grab Vinny and like kiss and dip him.
Hell yeah.
hell yeah!
I love how all of you went from last week, like, what? No, our ship, to now being all on board this ship.
I am.
I have nothing left to live
shipper.
for anymore.
Besides, I'm really enjoying Xander being bottom to ping.
Exactly.
Like, holy shit, the
Yeah,
bottom
at this
vibes.
point.
He wants
Yeah.
to get pegged.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah.
He do.
Yeah.
Welcome to every end of this session where we talk about who's doing who.
Who's being true and
Apparently.
doesn't even care anymore.
There's Beta who does no one.
I am good with that raid cry there, Michael.
And yeah, you can find me Monday on what game is that again? Lightbringer.
Lightbringer.
Yes, that is the name of the game. Okay, yeah. And you can find me on social medias. At the thing below.
Fantastic. Alex, what was your favorite part? Where can we find you next? And anything else that you'd like to share?
You can find me next week as I freak out because my other favorite person is disappearing. And then my other favorite person, and then my other favorite person. God damn it all, you guys gotta stop dying.
By the way, that last D4 roll in chat there, that was to determine who was next.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Anyways, you can find me around on Twitter and stuff, or on Discord. I'm typically in Raven's server and stuff. And I tend to be around, like, sitting in the various games that Raven streams are out here, because I like to get into trouble with points and throw fish at
Yes.
people. All the fish.
Oh, fantastic. Next
my
we've
favorite,
got,
my favorite part though.
Oh.
Fuck. Honestly, Vinny basically wanting to talk to Beta quietly about the fact that Beta is people. Beta is human. That slow but steady push. Also, Lydia being completely oblivious and like callous as fuck and bringing up Thomas to two people who very badly are already like badly broken over the fact that Thomas is
It was a very.
that was heartless.
That was low.
That
It's-
It was
not meant to be heartless.
That's the thing. It's a little.
I know, which is also
That's endearing, but
That was
so
Also,
Olivia.
It was not meant.
that's very on brand for Olivia.
That was
The Yeah. That well-meaning comment that just comes across completely wrong.
That's so Linnea, and it's great. So don't be too upset about it.
Computations now. Bye.
Yeah, Lisa, what was your favorite part? Where can we find you next? And anything else that you'd like to share?
I'll be here next week, as always. Favorite part? Probably just, bossing Xander around.
That was pretty great.
Because he's just been such a thorn in everyone's side for so long that she finally just gets to be like, no, shut up. Just shut up.
And
Sit
Vinny's
down.
like, can you guys not antagonize him? Please. I'm
Which to all
uncomfortable
of
enough.
us is like, really? And then, when I was trying to get Miranda some help, or not Miranda, god damn it, Nerva is like, is Xander there? Yes. Hold on a second. Xander! It was like the equivalent of a mom giving, the look, just like...
The fact that she made the three of them play Go Fish.
Yeah, here's some cards.
That
You're
was
gonna sit here
amazing.
quietly and shut up.
The thing is you keep bossing Vinny around too, and he's just like, I'm fine.
No,
It's
everyone's
those
gonna get
two.
bossed around. Everyone's gonna get bossed around. Because Ping is done.
Even Jay?
Yeah.
Or
If
is
Jay
Ping not
shows up, yes.
Oh, goodness. Rowan, what was your favorite part? Where can we find you next? Anything else you'd like to share?
Let's see. I think my favorite part was just Vinny trying to take charge and then second guessing everything with the ship and everything, and just the kind of banter, like the nervous banter of everything's terrible and everyone is dead, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna banter. Yep. That was amazing.
Fuck your banter, Xander.
Oh, goodness. Where can we find you next?
I will be next on Tickfall Files. I will be GMing next Wednesday, or this Wednesday. The one Wednesday that happens this time.
Wednesday.
Yes, I will be here Wednesday.
The next Wednesday.
doing.
The very next one.
I will be there Wednesday doing Tickfall Files, where we finally get to figure out what the heckle deckle is going on with the mimics.
Yes. And what new developments will happen with all the ships that are happening.
Oh my gosh, you guys are the worst.
It's like a freaking fleet of ships out there.
If you thought this game was bad,
Yeah.
With the shipping,
You
yeah.
don't know how many ship possibilities I have for TikTok files.
Oh
my
God.
gosh.
Extensive. It
It's
involves
a harem.
NPCs.
And Joe.
hey, NPCs are there to be fucked. I mean, sorry, what?
Hey, just because
Yeah.
I may have a thing for the Jonas Ogre idea.
Jonas Ogre! Hold on a second.
It's a harem and Jonas
Hey, it can be done.
Thanks for that
When you
follow.
said NPCs,
Kima22, welcome to the guild.
I was considering Naomi or. Anyways, please join us for that
Yeah,
on Wednesday.
Polly is an option, that's true.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
I play a very very fun character.
Everybody.
Oh,
Everybody is-
Michael, you don't understand. I have Jonas for a harem.
Yeah, Jonas
Oh my
for
God.
harem.
Anyways, my favorite part. My favorite part is probably when Minerva, trying not to cry, is like, I just want to be a whole person again. With the sort of echoes of Beta being so much like, I just want to be a real person. It was just like, I'm gonna cry while I'm trying to deliver this line, damn it.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even catch that the first time. Oh my god. Oof.
Yeah. Also, getting to reveal finally Beta's origins, because I've been sitting on that for freaking weeks and weeks. So that was a lot of fun.
And I intuited it
I also-
like episode 2.
You've all been saying it was Xander
Well,
that made
to
Beta,
be
and I'm
fair,
like,
I
no.
said it was either Xander or Minerva.
Yeah. I've been dropping some hints lately too,
Yeah.
but yeah, getting to reveal the whole thing that she's actually built on Minerva, not just created by Minerva, was pretty fun.
It's
I
actually
enjoyed
funny
being able to
because
do
that's
that.
a template for a type of AI I've played before, and it's just absolutely hilarious to play it blind. Because it kind of turns out the same sort
That's
of way.
great.
Inherently helpful.
It was great. So yeah, those were my favorite parts. As for where you can find me next, I'll be DMing Lightbringer on Monday, which is another fundamental RPG game. Same system as this one. And what's going on? Oh, yeah, they'll be facing off with a Dark Sentinel. So sort of like
Wait.
this universe's equivalent to a Sith.
Wait a minute. Oh, that is very interesting. I need to see this.
We'll talk about it later. But that's where you can find me. So Sundays are my day off, but otherwise I will be here Monday through Saturday, with the exception of Thursday, which is off-stream work. So that's when you can find me, same time every day. And yeah, we're gonna go on a raid. As I mentioned, we've got our raid cry, which is, I must legally say I am not a doctor. And we're going to go raid Scraticus, who is absolutely amazing. Definitely give them a follow if you are not doing so already. Yeah, I will see you all on Monday. Bye.